Hello, how's everybody doing? Had a couple connection problems, but here we are. How is everybody tonight? And it is Monday. How was your weekend? How did everything go? Hello, Watson. How are you doing? Yes, I see that you cannot change your name up until a couple of days. That's not too bad. That's not too far away. Only 4 days. Hello, my beautiful Lilith. How are you doing, sweetie? Hello, Elaine. Hello, Diane. Hello, MZ. I know you can't reply because you're driving, so don't type back to me. Hello to our beautiful yes, we're going to start this off actually with Jasmine. Jasmine's going to be the first one up. So hold on. I'm going to open the correct one. And we're going to navigate through this. So just give me a few little seconds. And this is what we're going to do. So 1 second. Okay. Perfect. Alrighty. So, Jasmine, are you here, my beautiful love? Because you're going to be the first one up. I'm just moving into PayPal one moment. We have our beautiful Gypsy too. I don't know where Gypsy is, but Gypsy's around. So, Jasmine is first. 1 second. Let's do this. Okay, got it. So, all right. The list at the moment is going to be the following. I'm coming back into chat to see people, by the way. I know I'm not answering at this moment. I'm just putting everything up to date. So Jasmine is up first. Then I'm moving over to Gypsy, who's going to be on up next. Then we're going to go and see our beautiful Sierra, followed out by MZ and our beautiful Loveshine. Welcome to this lovely Monday. Jasmine, you are first. And MZ, I've got you twice into my donations list. Beautiful one. So I'm going to open up the other labs and we're going to get this started. Mi piace il tuo arredamento di Natale. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Honestly, right? Non ho fatto molto. Seriously, you're such a sweetie pie. Yes. Sto pensando a cambiare. Maybe Babbo di Natale a little bit smaller. Yeah, more piccolo could be a good idea. Only one. Why do I see you twice? Oh, okay. The second one I already answered then. It was earlier. Oh, well, okay then. I got you. I shall see you soon. Well, è poco troppo lungo. Guarda. It's way too long. Molto troppo lungo. Well, so I will change it. Sì. Dammi qualche giorni e sarà cambiato. I promise you, sweetie. Oh, my dear God. Yeah, the other day I thought, hey, let me go and put that because I was doing Christmas decorations. And I didn't take out all the other decorations because we just did like the outside and one Christmas tree. So I still have to do all the rest. But anyways, it's still there. There you go. You like it? Ah, thank you. It will change it. I will put like a more traditional kind of one that's smaller with a low pom-pom. And I'll try to add in a couple. I don't usually, but I feel like it this year. So, hey. Hello, Y. How are you doing? Grazie mille. Bellissima. Are you thinking about moving to l'Italia? It's a little bit what I saw. Yeah, I saw some things. Je suis... Okay, hold on. I'm just going to go over here. Alrighty. I think you are. Why? I think you are, sweetie. No, no, there are 3 other ones. There are 3 other ones here who did like. Elaine, you est en train de parler français, ma belle. Yes, I am an Italiano with our beautiful Jasmine. Okay, hold on. Let's go and open up YouTube. It's what I was actually going to do that I did not do. I just wanted to open up our little live box. And here you go. We are into the 11/11, by the way, on top of the Remembrance Day, which is a beautiful day to remember all who have sacrificed and everything of the such. It is also a portal date. Just saying. Oh my dear God, what have I done? I could actually make it bigger in the live. Well, that's new. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, let me make it just a little bit bigger. Oh, that's way too big. Okay, like that. Okay. I'm sorry. Anybody who's into the live feed, I've been playing around with stuff. Okay, but there you go. Let's boogie doogie. Yeah, I kid you not. Oh God. Yeah, it's the first time that I actually noticed that I could actually kind of open and close, open and close, and open and close. Yeah, so. Oh, I'm just toying with it. No. Okay, I'm having witch bell issues. Witch bells are going to go over here for the moment because that's it. She said, what's that? What did I say? I said I was toying around. Did I say anything naughty? I said Christmas. I don't know what you thought I said. It's only a little over half the screen. What's over half the screen? Onto the other one? Let me go. I don't know. Oh, that! I have no idea why that. Yeah, that I have no idea. I played around and in my OBS, and that's what it gave me. Here, let me go over here. I don't know why. No, I know. Seriously, right? Playing with the balls. Ah, grazie mille. Grazie. I didn't say balls. I said bells, Juanson. Okay, well, there you go. So it's vertical. Okay, thank you. Why? I don't know. I played around with my OBS. I played around with some stuff, and this is what it did. Apparently not good. Okay, I'll do something about it and try to fix it on up. Yeah, you definitely said balls, but I know that Juanson heard balls too. I know. That's just the way. I said balls. I swear I said bells. These darn bells. Okay, that's it. Basta. No, this is not a good, not YouTube friendly. All right, nice to see you, my beautiful Gypsy. Gypsy came in right on time talking about those balls. I know, always. Alrighty, so we're gonna start this off. I know, Haunted. Oh my God, I don't even realize the stuff I'm saying. Okay, so let's start this off. No more talking on my side. I'm just gonna talk to answer your questions because you guys are gonna get thoroughly upset with me. Since we're talking about balls, apparently, I didn't know about it. Tomorrow we have an 18 plus after a normal life, right? So there you go. Tiffany, thank you so very much. Also, my beautiful Tiffany and our beautiful Susan. Thank you, my love. I knew I was dinging from all over the place. All right. So, we are only talking about Christmas balls. That's all we're doing. Actually, we were talking about Christmas bells. And then we started talking Christmas balls because of decorations. I'm going to leave it there. Alrighty. So, Jasmine. Let's go for it. Let me go and see. I love that. I love it, by the way. So you had that, okay, today, and it went really, really well. I had no idea that you actually had wanted to go to Italy to go and take your pastry classes. I think that's absolutely fantastic. I think it's a really, really good idea. Yes. Okay. However, you don't want to dive in too quickly, right? Yes. I need an entrepreneur and you want it, but you're kind of worried. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go and see a little bit what I can get, okay? Because quite frankly, the whole process itself, if you kind of move on forward with it, it is going to take the time that it actually takes, my love. If you really, really do want to go, you really do have to be ready to go at that moment in time. Otherwise, yeah, I did once and I stopped. I know. Yeah. Otherwise, what I'm going to say is I don't want you to go over there and be stressed about the whole thing, right? I don't think that's necessarily a good idea. It's really exciting that you've got this interview. It's a really, really big step forward. It's going towards your goals. You should be super excited about it. The application process itself, since you're aiming for 2025, you still have some time, which is absolutely fantastic. You've got time to put some money aside. You've got time to do stuff, right? Now, typically the pastry schools in Italy, they do have a clear admission timeline, though. There's no doubt about it. So you're going to have to look at different type of things. You're going to have to look at the deposit, the confirmation. The deposit that you're going to pay confirms your place. And a lot of them do have payment plans. So do kind of check out for that, okay? Because that could actually really, really help with the financial burden altogether. So you're not as stressed. So, you know, maybe the decision's a little bit easier to take. Application forms. After confirming your spot, there's going to be a lot of paperwork involved, no doubt about it. You need to get all your papers ready, right? Previous education, language certifications. You do need to be somewhat proficient in Italiano, all right? So as long as you understand, as long as you're able to, I guess, write down also, because you're going to have a couple of written exams, you should be good. You might be needing some letters of recommendation also. You're going to have to be working with the visa process, sweetie. So you're going to have to go through that visas. You're going to need a letter of acceptance from the school. You're going to need the proof of financial support, all the other documents. So what I'm basically going to say over here is, yes, they will offer for you different type of payment plans, different kind of things, but you have to make sure that A, your Italian is up to date and it's good enough. If not, you still have time to take some classes and to work onto it. And B, you need to make sure that you have a certain amount of money into your bank account that you're able to pay for your needs and your necessities while you're there. Every state or every country has a different amount of money that's going to be necessary, depending on to the length of stay that you're going to be there also. So those are all things that you're going to have to look at, my beautiful love, to try to figure out if it is financially viable for you or not. So before doing all the paperwork, before doing all that stuff, please do make sure that you do look at those elements, because if those elements, the financial one, is not there, then you're going to have to like kind of postpone it to another year, or maybe start your pastry school over here and go and do like an extra certification or a specialized one in Italian pastries in Italy after. Like, you have different options, but you're definitely going to have to look at the financial side of it, because I know that you're stressed about it. I know that you're wondering about it. And I know that it's staying into a place where, do you jump in or you don't? Do you, don't you? Do you, don't you? It's like you don't really quite know. So you're definitely going to have to look at that. Okay, sweetie? It's 2.5 months, right? Oh, well, 2.5 months is really not all that long. Seriously, you need, I don't know how much you need, but you need, yeah. Thank you, my beautiful Elaine, sweetie pie. So yeah, there's no doubt about it. Yes, beautiful Tiffany, it is nice to see you, my love. By the way, Gypsy, you're going to be on up next. Sierra, also an MZ, followed by Love Shine. Then I have Tiffany, Susan, and Elaine. If you're anywhere down onto those ones, so Tiffany, Susan, and Elaine, probably will be with you in about 30-35 minutes. All right, loves? Just to give you an idea. So no visas necessary, since it is only that amount of time. As long as you have the amount of money into your bank account, then I'm going to say to actually pay for the course, then you'll be good. Jump on in and go ahead with it. Take the action, my love. Take the action, move on forward, and make it happen. Yeah. Let me go and see what else you've got. You're looking forward to it, which is nice. It's going to be exciting. Well, you know what? Don't be worried. Don't be worried about things that are not happening. Don't be worried about it. That's like being worried about, crossing the street because somebody, you might have an accident of some sort or something as such. Don't be worried about things that have not happened. It will bring you nothing good in any kind of a way. Let your heart be. Let yourself be. If you end up falling in love with somebody, you fall in love with somebody, you'll take the next steps to decide what's going to be next. But don't block yourself. Don't go over there already being absolutely terrified about it, right? Yeah. My star is in reverse, my 5 of Cups also, and my 7 of Wands. I'm going to say for the moment no, because it kind of looks, this is it. You're doing the exact same thing. What you did last time is what you're doing here. You're not wanting it, but you are. You're dreaming and wanting and desiring it, but at the same time, you're like blocking yourself and you're saying, no, I can't do it. I don't want to do it. This is going to be too complicated. I'm going to be hurt, and so on, so on. And I understand this side of it, and I understand that side of it. But if you continue living your life always being afraid, what good is it, right? What good is it, my sweet love? So just do what you've got to do. Listen to your beautiful intuition like the High Priestess says, and follow it, my love. Follow it. Do not let the dark side take over. Love can be a beautiful thing. Even if the love is only temporary and it's only for 2-3 months, it still allows you to grow. It still is a beautiful thing. And who's to say what's going to happen after? So I'm going to say yes. You're probably going to have somewhat of, some interest, maybe a fling or two. But that's part of life, sweetie. Number 3. Alrighty. How are you going to overcome them? Sweetie pie. You're going to overcome them by jumping on in. It's your only way through. There's no other way, my love. You got to jump in. You got to make it happen. All right? Okay, so let's go and see what we've got going on. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. Okay, so what are we going to be doing with this? How do you do this? How are you going to overcome the challenges? You're going to be patient. You're going to plan is what you're going to do. You're going to have a strong sense of planning. You're going to follow on through with those emotional challenges, what we were talking about, self-doubt, uncertainty. My dear God, you have every single thing that you need to move on forward, to overcome those obstacles. Even if they seem like they're horribly overwhelming, you've got this. But keep on moving forward with intention. No matter how difficult the situation is going to feel, stay committed to your goal. You can break them down into little tasks if you want to, but do not give up. Take it one step at a time. It is going to be the key to your success. Same time, patience, planning, trust your inner strength, okay? I talked to you about the High Priestess a few moments ago. My sweet Lord, you have so much inside of you, so much strength, so much power, but you don't believe it. You don't believe it. Take it. It's like gold within you, my sweet love, all right? Take that passion that you have for baking and make that dream that is driving you come true. And whenever you face that obstacle, try to see it like a tiny little hurdle, not a wall. You can overcome it. Be self-compassionate about yourself. And do not focus on things that you can't control. Focus on what you can control. Focus onto the process. Focus onto the small steps. You're going to see everything is going to become completely manageable. Seek support. You can write to me, sweetie, every single day if you want to. All right? People that you have around you at the very same time, go ahead with it. You might have other people over there into the community that you will get to know that will be a little bit into the same situation, and remain flexible and open to any type of changes that could happen, and you will definitely pass on through. Not a problem whatsoever. Let's go and see within the following 3 months. And my beautiful gypsy, let me know if you are here, because you are coming on up in just one moment. I would like to know if Sierra is here too, because you're up after. So, into the following 3 months, what you're going to have to do is focus, have clarity, use your energy, all right? Use your energy to move on forward, to cut through any type of confusions. I'm going to say you should really break down the next 3 months into different months. The first one should be all about energy, should be about action. Gain those important insights, make those plans, figure out the logistics, figure out how you're going to do it, receive the information about your finances, understand the language a little bit better, work onto it, and then focus on organizing any type of paperwork, budget that you need for school, everything this such. Your second month, you're going to be working more onto patience, more onto the momentum. You're going to start to see the fruits of your hard work because you're going to start to get a little bit closer to different things, right? So these are the different things that you are going to have to work onto. You're going to have to work onto your progress, onto your confidence into the following 3 months. I do not see all that much actually happening around you other than, which is not a little thing, you're following your heart, you're following your soul, sweetie. So go ahead, prepare, do what you've got to do to go on onto this 2.5 month, 3 month voyage in La Bella Italia. Go ahead, sweetie, and enjoy yourself. Just make it a beautiful moment into your life. You've been dreaming about it. You've made these movements, and do everything that you can into the meanwhile to A, rest, B, enjoy the moment, because planning all these things are very, very enjoyable. You have so many beautiful things to look forward to, as much in challenges as in beautiful happenings and events that will happen towards you, into your knowledge, into focusing on your dream. The next 3 months are all about focusing on you, on your dream, and making it happen. That's it. That's all. Put the most money you can onto the side. Work onto the language, work onto the papers, and get things going, sweetie. I do not see any changes into your current work status. I do not see nothing necessarily happening around you neither that's going to come around and create any emotional imbalance. So I'm going to say go ahead and go and grab that dream. Thank you, my beautiful gypsy. Remind me, Elaine, when I'm with you. Actually, I'll write it. Timeline 2025. I wrote it down, sweetie. I wrote it down. Parlo un po' d'italiano. Es vero? Why is that, sweetie? Perché? Perché, bellissima? Dove l'hai imparato? Love you too, sweetie. Where did you learn it, sweetie pie? I love you too, my beautiful Elaine. Jasmine, have yourself a beautiful evening. Relax your beautiful soul. And I'm going to say congratulations to you. Honestly, fantastic. You've done so very good, my beautiful. You've been a few times and you picked it up pretty quickly, right? Ah, is it because of le uomini? Did you find any, really nice looking, handsome man? Oh, yes, it is. It is true. I'm not good into the Spanish. But hey, on peut parler français si tu veux. I can definitely do that. Can I give you exact minutes? No, I cannot, my beautiful love. But I will be with you, let's say, come back in about 35 minutes. 35 minutes, Elaine. All right? No uomini per te. Not at the moment, my beautiful. Not at the moment. Give yourself some time, my beautiful. You shall find some uomini for you. Yeah, it's just per adesso. That's it. Later on, it's a different thing. Gypsy, what's going on with you? You want to go back to school too. Toi, tu vas aller à l'école. Tu vas être une avocate. That's what I got like a little glitch. Not a glitch. I got a little glimpse of the question when it passed through my phone earlier. And I'm seeing that you're wanting to go to law school, sweetie pie. Yeah. Sweet dreams, my beautiful Jasmine. Good for you, love. Okay, so law school. I'm going to go and get your actual question, though. I know that you're asking if you should go, but more than that, I do not know. We also have our beautiful Tea Clean. I don't know if anybody has seen her pass on by, but if you're around, sweetie, hello, my lovely. Okay, here you go, my beautiful gypsy. I've got you right over here. So, you want to know if you should go to law school. If so, what do you need to prepare? If not, what should you be doing instead? Well, you're a dental, you work in dentistry, don't you, sweetie? Were you not thinking about going to become like a dentist at some point in time? Just asking. Maybe it's just me into my mind and I'm a little bit confused. But I thought you actually wanted to go to dental school. Is that a possibility? Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea, Peter. Hey, I'm going to go and see if you should go. I don't see why the cards would say not to go, but it would be a completely different field. You used to, but no. Oh, you're done with healthcare. Enough of that crap. Okay. All right. Okay. I got you. Okay. Well, let's go and see. So Gypsy wants to go into law school. How's that going to be going? Yeah. No, healthcare. It's like a beautiful place to be into, but it's really long hours. I feel like the pay doesn't always go with the amount of work that you put into it. It's really, really hard mentally, physically, all over the place. I get it. And you've thought about going on and off for a little while, right? Okay, well, should you go to law school? I see you being victorious if you go. Okay, I do see you being victorious, but I do see you wondering an awful lot. It's almost like if you know what you want, you know that you would go. If it was something not complicated, if it was something that was easy financially speaking, or, that would be easy for you to do, not because it's easy scholastically speaking, but financially speaking, then you would definitely go ahead and do it. But I feel like you're not listening to your intuition onto this one, because really I feel like there's really not all that much choice. I feel like it is something that you should definitely try to go and develop and move on towards. I feel like it's something that you've been thinking about, that you've wondered about, and Spirit does not seem to have any inconvenience to say, no, don't go for it. You probably have a very, very strong sense of justice to begin with, and that is enough to actually be strong enough to make a meaningful impact into the world, right? And this is actually making law school a very intriguing option for you. Now, does this actually align with your true purpose? I'm going to have to say, if it goes along with your core values, it's definitely one of the paths that are available towards you. Now, the energy around law school, I'm seeing over here that it could be a natural path for you. If you're feeling called to go and advocate for, yes, fairness, making a significant impact, using your reason, using your logic, you have to have a very, very deep need to understand the systems of power and to really want to bring that balance in situations where things are just simply unequal. I feel like you do have the mental energy to actually go and do it. That there is no doubt about it. I feel like you're curious. I feel like you're intelligent. I feel like you're quite analytical. Can you say that? Analytical? Anyways, you're good at analyzing things. I don't know why I can't say that word. I feel like you would actually be quite good into the research. I feel like you would be good into gathering the information, into learning the new ideas, and those are all things that are actually going to be really, really important for you and for your studies. So, you know what? I'm actually going to have to say you are being quite encouraged to actually move on forward and to actually try this out. So I'm going to say yes. Go for the structure, go for the discipline, move on forward. If you're leading towards a law school, I'm going to say a yes towards it. It will come with challenges, but you're going to gain more leadership from it. You're going to feel like you're a little bit more drawn into it within your responsibility, within your leadership into the society. You're going to actually have your place, be able to make things move, and you're going to have a better understanding. You're going to be able to help people who are not able to help themselves at this moment. So I'm going to say definitely yes. Now, if you do want to prepare to actually go towards it, there's a few things you're going to have to do. You're going to have to focus onto your analytical skills, all right? You're going to have to strengthen your writing, your communication, make sure it's nice, it's good, and it's strong, because you're going to have a lot of, essays, a lot of pieces you're going to have to write, and you have to get familiar with the whole process, all right? You're going to need, like, recommendation letters and all different kind of things all together. So if you're able to gather all that and you're still wanting to do it, I'm going to say definitely go ahead with this video. Yeah, it is happening. It is happening. I know, you would be a good lawyer. You never lose an argument. Well, I love the way you say it. Oh, thank you, Elaine. I love the way you say it. You never lose an argument. But there's a different perspective to it. If I want to be a lawyer onto the other side, I would say, are people just walking away from you? Or are you really just winning the argument? Hey, it's a definite yes, sweetie. It's a definite yes. Go ahead with it. It's going to be absolutely perfect for you, quite frankly. And not only that, my beautiful gypsy, but by doing that and moving on forward with it, it's not just, let's say, going to court and being a family lawyer or legal lawyer. It's all different kind of things. It's about wanting to create fairness, wanting to create justice into the society. It's about taking other avenues also. You could even, by being a lawyer, you could do some nonprofit organizations. You could work for human rights advocacy. You could do community leadership. There's so many things that you can change socially speaking, but you need to have, that degree and those understandings. You could work, oh my God, look, you could work into politics, government. You could create yourself a beautiful pathway. You could work into different type of, you can consider different type of things within your actual pathway, but really focusing on advocacy. There's so many things that you can do, my love. There's so many different kind of ways. You can do conflict resolution. You can do legal customs, everything. And the pay is fantastic also. So I say, why not, sweetie pie? And there's really sexy men there too. I'm just saying, since no womany right now, maybe womany later. Oh, you will, my sweet love. And you think your grandma's excited about it? Why don't I go and ask your grandma if she's excited about it? Why don't I? Why don't I go and see grandma? Let's go see. I'm sure grandma's excited. I'm sure she is. She's holding on to the idea as much as you are, and she's saying, go for it, go for it. Yeah, she's saying go for it, baby girl. You got it. Yes. Beautiful gypsy. You let me know how that goes, my love. I am sending you a whole bunch of love and everything of the such, and I say go, 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 go for it. Yes. Hi, Marianne. Beautiful name. Beautiful gypsy. Congratulations onto your new path. As for Jasmine, who I think is not there, she called you baby girl, right? I know. I saw it. She did. I know. She just said it to me. She was smiling and she looked and she said, go baby girl. Which is why I said it. I don't usually talk like that. I don't make things up, gypsy. I don't. Yes. So you've got this, my love. I told you I'd ask her. I did. And that's what she said. Love you so very much, my love. If you need anything else, reach out towards me, okay? I've got you, sweetie. And congratulations. Félicitations, ma belle. Hearts sent out to you, and hello to Marianne. Always lovely to have you into my presence, sweetie pie. You're such a sweetie pie, gypsy. I know, she's such a sweetie pie. Alrighty, let's go see our beautiful Sierra over here. Let's go see, what do we have for, and I do not believe that she is here, so we are going to leave a timestamp for Sierra. I'm going to have to log myself back into PayPal, so I'm just going to put 34 minutes and I'm going to go and get her questions, all right? After Sierra, I'm with MZ, I'm with Loveshine. If Loveshine is around, let us know. If MZ is back home, let us know. If MZ, if you're still driving, do not let us know. We do not need to know. I do, but nothing's happening into it. It's like stuck. Is there anything I need to see? Or maybe it's just, I haven't seen anything in the longest time since you told me to stop, Juanson. Yeah, you told me to stop, and that's all I see. Is that normal? I don't know. Is this Yeah, I guess we're frozen on the other side. Okay. Anybody who is, all right, anybody who is onto the short speed, if I'm not answering to you, yeah, I'm so sorry, sweetie pies. I'm going to log off of the short feed and log back in, okay? Simply because we're frozen, I have no idea what you guys are saying or writing, and I can't connect with you guys. So I'm going to disconnect and come back in just 1 second. Come back and join us, sweetie pies, onto the shorts feed. See you in a moment. So Sierra, my beautiful love, thank you, my dear Juanson, by the way, for letting me know. I thought it was quite weird that nothing was really happening onto that side. So let's just start this over again and go and figure out what the heck happened. And we are back live onto the shorts feed. Okay, so we're back onto that one. And we are over here. And voila. Okay. So we're good. We're good. Sierra. Okie dokie. Sierra, I've got you. You're planning Steve's birthday at your brother's bar. Oh, nice. Oh, I like that. Okay, hold on. Okay, so you would like to have some notes. Absolutely. You're planning your brother. Okay. Considering he... Oh, no. How will he feel I did for his... Okay, well, let me go see. Hi, Watson. Nice to have you back, sweetie. Lilith, too. Don't see you there yet, but I know you're around. Okay, so you're wondering a little bit how he's going to be feeling about this because, yeah, he didn't do all that much for you, right? I know. It's really difficult, my beautiful Sierra, when we kind of compare things like that. Oh, I hate it. I do. Not that I hate the comparison. It's not the problem with the comparison. The problem is there are some people in life who really don't give a poop about anything. Like, they don't care about holidays. They don't care about birthdays. They don't put a significance towards it. The actual saying, oh, happy birthday is plenty enough for them when you have a different significance and you have different thoughts and everything of the such towards it. So I completely get how you would be thinking about this and wondering, how's it going to feel since I'm doing all these things, right? And he's not really doing all that much. Okay. Let's actually just start over here. I'm gonna finish up with the notes. Okay, I'm gonna start off with Steve. There you go, Lilith. Nice to see you. All right, welcome on back. Anybody who was onto the other feed who was not there, it is nice to see you guys. So, I am gonna come and pin this one. That could be easier. Okay, it's all good. All right, so Steve's reactions to your birthday plans, but for his birthday, he gave you bare minimum. It's understandable that you're kind of wondering how he's going to react because you're doing so much for him. This is a little bit the way I'm going to see it, okay? I feel like Steve is going to be feeling a little bit resistant. I feel like he's going to be feeling a little bit hesitant about the changes or even the surprise altogether. He'll enjoy it, but he'll feel a little bit hesitant. Welcome on back, everybody, into the shorts feeds. Now, I feel like he actually kind of expected something just more low-key celebration. I just kind of feel like he's not ready. He's not ready for this. He kind of feels like it's going to be a little bit too much to celebrate, too much given because he didn't actually give all that much. So he's definitely going to have a fear of being a little bit overwhelmed, not because of the social attention, just because he's going to feel like there's so much going on and he didn't do much for your birthday. And he kind of feels even at the same time that he might feel like things might be going a little bit too quickly. That being said, I don't feel like he's going to be big and loud and noisy and everything as such. He might actually be a little bit more low-key during this time. Why? Because honestly, I know that you're doing this party for him and everything as such, but into a certain way, I actually feel like he would actually really just enjoy a beautiful romantic dinner with you. That would have been absolutely perfect for him. Now, I'm not saying he's not going to like what you're doing. He's just going to feel like it's a little bit too much and he's going to feel like he didn't do enough for you. I know it might be a little bit of your way of saying, I know it's not your main purpose. I know your main purpose is to make him happy because you're a giver. This is what you like to do. But, you know, at the same time, he's going to feel like he's not doing enough. So hopefully onto the further occasions, he will do better for you. That being said, he is going to appreciate all the effort that you actually put into it. And he's going to feel really quite valued upon it. So, my love, he's going to have a mix of appreciation, a little bit of discomfort because everything is grandiose. But you're open, you're expressive, you say what you've got to say. He's going to see that you put the effort into it. It's going to leave him a little bit reserved, but it's also going to leave him after a little bit of time. You're going to see he's going to open up more, and he's going to really, really enjoy the party altogether. Now, Friday at Steve's family house with your daughter. We're going to go and look at that one before we go and do the notes, okay? Let's go and do that one and see what is popping on through. So this is going to be a really, 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 really big moment, right? Because now Steve is going to your family house with your daughter, and then you're going to get some insight onto his family dynamics and how, you know, into a more of an intimate kind of a setting over here. How is all of this actually going to unfold for you, sweetie? You're going to be nurturing, caring. You're going to see nice family connections. You will. I feel as though his family is actually quite welcoming. I feel like they're going to create a comfortable, nurturing type of environment altogether. I feel like there's a potential for you and your daughter to feel supported and cared for during the visit. Honestly, Steve is going to be really, really proud to have you there because you're somebody who is very important into his life. So it is going to be important. You are going to have a good time. You are going to have a good, harmonious relationship, emotional connection. The energy will be positive and it will actually bring more bonding onto a deeper kind of a level. So, you know what? The only thing I'm going to say, though, is that, yes, we do have a lot of goodness. We definitely do. But I also do feel like we have a little bit of a resistance or a little bit of a tension. There could be different expectations or different kind of judgments maybe coming from his family members. You know, sometimes on different subjects. Sometimes we could feel a little bit more defensive. So overall, I'm going to say pleasant. It will be good. A good moment for emotional bonding, everything of the such. I just feel like Steve might feel sometimes a little bit either defensive, but altogether it will be good and it will be positive and you will have a really, really good time, as much you as your beautiful daughter, my sweet love. Let's go and see the notes. MZ, let me know if you're here. Loveshine, also let me know if you are here. So MZ, Loveshine, and Tiffany are going to be the following 3 readings. And here we go. We are still with Sierra. We're going towards some notes. And voila. All right. With you, I found a love that feels like home. I am grateful for the way that you make me feel. Every moment with you feels like beautiful magic. I want you to know that you definitely do light up my world. You are everything I've ever wanted and even more. I feel you even when we are apart. Please do continue to be patient with me. You are the person of my dreams. Beautiful Sierra, I am sending you much love. I'm glad that everything is moving quite beautifully. And you're such a beautiful soul to do such a lovely, lovely gesture for him, honestly. Let's go back into the chat that I have not been into. You know MZ. Where's MZ? Oh, there she is. Hello, sweetie pie. Alrighty. I got you. So MZ it shall be. No timestamp necessary. I'm still looking for Loveshine. Don't know where Loveshine is. You're going to be on up next, my beautiful Loveshine. I'm going to go see if you sent me an email, perhaps. No email. So I will go with, well, like your usual questions, I guess. Good for you, my love. Good for you, sweetie. Yes, because not only are we into the 11/11 energy, the portal, we are also the 11th, which is almost 3 days because I'm in like 3 hours away from my 12 of the beginning of the full moon energy coming up this Friday, guys. Yes, yes, definitely do whisper, my love. Don't forget to whisper. So full moon energy starting in approximately 3 hours. I'm not saying the full moon is tomorrow. It's on the 15th, 3 days before, 3 days after. Just in case anybody tries to challenge me upon that. Okie dokie. So, and I do have you over here. And I'm actually going to wait for Love Shine. I think she might pop back in. So I'll go see Tiffany after. Tiffany, let me know if you're here. Okay, sweet love. Okay, we pretty much have, yeah, we do have it under control. Yeah, but precaution. Okay, let's go and see. Just in case we've got some bad stuff kind of popping on through, right? Okay, we're going to go and see. All right, Monster and Lilith, let me know if anything weird happens onto the other side and it stays frozen. For the moment, I think we're good. I really only have Lilith and Juanson talking. Okay, so what's going to be happening with the evil one? What's happening with the evil one? Temperance. She is still trying to balance things out, actually. They're all pretty much. This is for your evil one altogether. I do have my King of Wands and my Two of Pentacles. Oh, she's fighting. She's fighting it, is what I'm going to say, okay? She's not doing it, but she's fighting it, no doubt about it. Look, she's trying to balance out things, so... Oh, wait, you're over here. She's trying to balance out things so that it kind of looks like, okay, things are going to be okay, things are going to be okay. She's trying to figure out things, trying to put herself onto the right moment, not trying to panic too much. We have our King of Wands where she's thinking about taking that action, but our Two of Pentacles seems to be saying, oh my God, I don't really know what to do. I'm not really going to do anything. So I'm going to go and see her ultimate action, but so far I'm going to say we're pretty good. Oh, there you go, my ghostly little Juanson. I see you. Knight of Cups. So far, no, coming from the evil one, nothing is happening, okay? I'm going to go and see if anybody else is doing anything that they're not supposed to do. So the evil lady is a no. Any other little evil ones around? No. Any other evil ones around? No. Hierophant in reverse. No. You're staying into your beautiful, strong power, my sweet love. Nothing that we have to worry about in either way. So we are good. Today you say, oh, the blue? Yes. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, no, that is your fears. Yes. Oh, my God, no. No, 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 no. No, you know what that is? Oh, that, yeah, no, no, no. That is not coming from him, sweetie pie. Love, that's coming from the juju. I'm going to go and validate for you. That's the juju. You know, when he had, you know, some bad juju done upon him. Yeah, okay, so the bad juju went upon him. The bad juju is to actually put away and push away all women, anybody who would be interested into him. That's what that black magic is all about. So the black juju is out there and its energy is flowing around doing what it needs to do. And every once in a while it kind of comes and kind of a little bit of attacks. But how does it attack? It doesn't necessarily attack him. It attacks people who try to get closer to him also. A very, very easy way of actually doing it is the actual implementation. Implementation was what I want to say. Anyways, implanting those ideas into your brain. So putting an idea into your head and then you actually believe it so much that you end up releasing, you end up kind of giving on up and you walk away. Therefore, Black Juju has actually won the plan. This has nothing to do. This has nothing to do with him, sweet love. No, 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 no. These are all evil thoughts, sweetie. Oh my God. No. There is nothing happening over here. This is not even. Yes. Yeah, no. But again, what's important to all of this, my beautiful, is not. There you go, Love Shine. Thank you, sweetie. What's important over here is that we checked onto it. We know what's going on. But we knew, like even today and everything, we looked at it and, you know, the energy was kind of heavy. Yeah, it was heavy. It was a little bit onto its way. It was a little bit annoying. We were wondering, you know, because he was kind of feeling some of it also. Yeah, let me go and see. No, I don't see him having any thoughts like that. I'm seeing all this coming from that juju. It's ideas that are implemented into your mind, but they're not ideas that are actually coming into his mind. These are things that are coming from you. It's not him in either kind of a way, my sweet love. No, this is all coming from the stuff that you received. So, my beautiful love, we're going to continue to do what we're doing, and it's all good. It's all perfect. But you need to be careful whenever you do get those ideas. You need to, either send me a message. There's different ways of contacting me, or push on through it. Right? You know what you need to do? You need to write onto a piece of paper. I'm sorry, I got a bunch of stuff written on here. Just write onto a piece of paper, let's say, rid of energy, all right? And you can write black magic, go away. And I need you to, if you have any pins into your house, you can pin it. And you can pin it into a black candle and light that black candle on fire, sweetie. If you don't have a black candle, you don't have pins, write it onto a piece of paper, underline it 3 times, fold it away from you 3 times, and burn it and throw the ashes into the garbage. All right? Yes. Otherwise, just kind of push on through and everything is going to be all right. Okay? But those are all different little techniques that you can do. And that goes for anybody who is out there. If anybody is bothering you, if you feel like anybody is giving you any type of bad energy, black energy, gray energy, whatever the heck it is, you can write it on down. If you know the person's name, even better. You can write their name. You can write their birthday. You can underline it. Fold it away from you. You can pin it, put it in black candle, fire, or you can burn it and get rid of the ashes altogether. It will get rid of the energy. It's not sending the energy back to the person, but it's getting rid of it. So you're not doing anything evil, but you're ridding yourself of it. Yeah. All right. So, beautiful MZ, let me know if there's anything else, my sweetie pie. You just keep pushing on through, okay? It's almost like delivering a baby, ain't it? I'm going to push on through the pain. My pleasure, Elaine. Okay, so Love Shine Tiffany, and then I'm going to bump you up, okay, Elaine? I'm going to put you right after Tiffany, sweetie. And then I will be with Susan Auntie Clean. So just give me a few moments, my love. I will be with you. Alrighty, so Love Shine it is. Love Shine. I knew you were going to be coming on back. I knew I was going to wait for your questions. So Love Shine, you're at 5230. You let me know, sweetie. You let me know, but I need you to focus onto the energy that you're sending out. That's what I need you to do. The more you focus, the more the energy will be pure, the more you're going to go and get what it is that you actually need. All right? All right, Love Shine. All right, anybody who decides to stick around, I will be giving some free readings. I will be giving some free readings after Elaine, okay? So if you've subscribed and you've liked and you've been sweet and polite, I'll be with you in a few moments, okay? So after Elaine, I will answer 2 to 3 beautiful loves if you guys are still here before moving on forward. So into the meanwhile, my beautiful Love Shine, what can I do for your beautiful soul today? So if you are new and you've subscribed, stick around. I'll answer you in just a moment, okay? So here we go, love. Yeah, you, Love Shine. What do I got? That's what I meant, my beautiful Julie. Sorry, I did not see it until you said it there. Yes. Planning on seeing M more this week. That is nice. How is that gonna go? Ooh la 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 la. I like it. I like it. Okay. So you're planning on seeing M more this week. How is that gonna go? Okay. So we'll be giving some free readings on out in about 10 minutes. Okay, guys. So planning on seeing M more this week. How is that going to go? All right. Well, okay. This is it. Okay. There are going to be some times where you're supposed to be seeing him that you're not necessarily going to be seeing him, sweetie. Oh, I know, I hate it. There are going to be some times they're going to be controlled by little lady over here, little Miss Lady. Yeah, she's going to be like, this is not going to be happening. You're not going to be able to do it. You will be able to see him though at other occasions, maybe just not as much as you would like to, and maybe not just as long as you would actually like to at the very same time. But the time you will spend together will be good, and it will be a movement forward. So you will be happy. You will not have the same type of issue that you actually had last week with the, so things will actually go quite well. I do not see any issues or any problems actually arriving or deriving from that. So if we move on forward, shall you be happy and shall you have a good week with him? Yes, you shall. Will anything really actually open on up or really change? Not quite. Sometimes you'll be alone. Sometimes you will not. You'll be more into a public kind of a place. I don't feel like you really have any issues popping on up or any frustrations, but no great celebrations neither. You want to make him a birthday cake, but wasn't sure what was best, right? What do you mean? I must have missed your questions somewhere. That can't just be your only questions. You want to make him a birthday cake, but wasn't sure what day was best. Last year, I think you made... No, you didn't make a birthday cake for that. You made a cake and he brought it to work and everybody ate some is what it was. Yeah. You know what? I say you can make a birthday cake, even if you make a birthday cake, let's say now, right? Let's say you make it tomorrow. If you know you're going to see him either on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, the chances are you're going to be seeing him probably on a Wednesday or Thursday. The cake is not going to be old. So you can definitely make him a cake, my sweet love. I say go ahead with it. He'll be very, very happy about it, and he'll feel very loved and everything as such. So if you want to, definitely go ahead and make him a cake, sweetie pie. Look, King of Cups. He's going to feel loved and sweet and everything of the such. You put the original questions too. Did you put them? Oh, I know what they are, but I didn't see them. But yeah. Who's having a nap? Peter's having a nap? Oh, enjoy your nap, sweetie pie. All right. I'm going to go and see your original questions, which I know what they are because I don't see them here, but I know what they are. So I'm going to say go ahead, make that cake, sweetie pie. Au revoir, fait des beaux rêves, Peter, or Sean, actually, because you're not allowed to change your name at this moment, but you did want to be called Sean, so Sean is now Sean. Well, Peter is now Sean. Yes, which is, honestly, I have no problems with Peter or John or any other name, but I'm used to Sean, so it comes out naturally. It's all good for me. All right, so beautiful, love, Sean. Getting over here, his thoughts about you, sun up until sleep. What do we have into the thoughts? He's missing you. Yeah. It's true. Elaine, some things just, they don't budge out of your head. They stick there. It is what it is. Yeah, he's missing you. He's wanting to spend a little bit more time with you, but I feel like he's having contrast, like having issues. He's thinking about you a lot. He's actually been dreaming about you a lot. I know he hasn't told you, but he's been dreaming about you a lot. He's been like fantasizing, but not just fantasizing, dreaming, like missing you. Dreaming about spending time with you, hugging you, holding you, falling asleep next to you, all those sweet little things. And I feel like when he wakes up into the morning, he still has a little bit of that beautiful idea with him, and he holds on to it. And I'm going to say it's what happened last night. So today, you had a beautiful beginning of a day. Yeah. How are things going? I'll call her the evil lady because I don't like her. I have nothing against her, but I like you, so I'll put the other one as the evil lady. How's that? Yeah. Let's go see how things are going at home with the evil one. The evil one. How are things going with the evil one? Alrighty. How are things going with the evil one? He's not happy with the evil one. Look, he's not happy with the evil. Doesn't know. No, okay. Look, nothing's happening. Look, this is about laying down to the bed doing absolutely nothing. It truly is what it is. It's taking your sorrows. It's taking your frustration. It's keeping them there, way on up. It's heavily weighing upon you, but not really wanting to think about it. Kind of putting it off to another moment. So I'm going to say, you know what? She's a bunch of headaches is what I'm going to say. But he needs to kind of plow on through, move on forward, and do other things. Yes. Sweet dreams, Diane. Oh, Diane, you've got the sexy lips. You think so, Elaine? You think so? So yeah, that's what I'm gonna say towards that one. All right. I can read a lot of things, Elaine. Hi, Tiffany. Sweetie pie, you come in right on time because you're up in like 2 minutes. 2 minutes, my love. I'm going to go see if your questions are there as I'm with our beautiful love shine just to make sure, okay? So hold on. Hold on. So we have Tiffany followed out by Elaine. Then I'm going to be doing a couple of free readings. So let me just go over here. And voila. So if anybody has subscribed and free readings will be coming on up in a few moments. But do not post your question right away until your name is mentioned. All right. All right. So my beautiful love, how's he actually feeling about you? Not sun up until sundown. How is he feeling about you? What are those hidden emotions that he is simply not saying? That when he is not close to you, he misses you. He also wants you to know that you're his ultimate happiness. You're the one who brings him. You've been looking for cups. You are getting cups tonight, love shine. Not only do you bring him the cups, you also bring him a lot of abundance, a lot of beauty, a lot of happiness. So good for you, sweetie. Hakeem, how are you doing, Hakeem the Dream? It is nice to see you again, my love. I'll be with you shortly, okay? Well, shortly. In about 15 minutes. I don't know if you want to leave and come on back, sweetie. Let me know, all right? Yeah, you just let me know. Hello and welcome everybody into the live tonight. Sweetie pie, you're his source of abundance, of happiness, of joy. With you, things are simple, things are beautiful, things are the way that they're supposed to be. They're not complicated, and he absolutely loves that. Now, what message does he have for you? Tarot message. What does he ultimately want to say? And I say, you know, go and look for that cake. Go and figure out what kind of cake you're going to make him, sweetie. Hello, Vanessa. It is nice to see you also, beautiful love. Thank you, everybody, for your beautiful patience. All right, getting over here, Ace of Wands, getting changes, modifications, new ideas coming on through. Throughout the delays that you guys will have, he wants you to know that he will find the time, he will find the space to be with you. Why? Because you bring him a lot of passion. You're his reason in life. You're his reason for passion. You're his reason for waking up into the morning, but actually being happy, not feeling overburdened by life. And just that in itself is a beautiful treasure. So good for you, sweetie. Congratulations, love. Let me just move on forward down here. Perfect. I know, and you got the wand. I know, you even got, you know, the sexual card along with it. The cups and the sexual cards. I know you do. That's okay, Diane. I know that you guys are often up late, sweetie pie. And he's been wanting a red velvet. Well, there you go. Make him a red velvet with a lovely cream cheese icing. It is full of love and passion. Make him that, my sweet love. Go ahead with it, sweetie. He will absolutely love it, love shine. He's very lucky to have you, my beautiful. Tiffany, sweetie, it's your turn. Me. I love you. If there's anything else, let me know. Into the meanwhile, I'm going to go and see our beautiful friend Tiffany, followed out by Elaine. And then we're going to go and see some new subscribers. Hold on. I do have T Clean also. I do have Susan. I do have Hakeem the Dream who are going to be coming on through. So, looking over here for Tiffany's questions. Da-da-da-da-da. Hey! We've got, we have our beautiful friend, sweet Lord, Cherry. Cherry is back into the house. I have not seen Cherry in a few. Yeah, Cherry's going to be with us also, okay, sweeties? Yes, Cherry will be with us. I was looking. I don't know why another word was coming towards me. Okay. Tiffany, sweetie, where are you onto my list? Where are you? You are here. Ah, there's my beautiful love. I've got you. Let me go see if I have your questions. No, I don't have questions. What can I do for you, my sweet one? Please do let me know. Where is she? Tiffany. All right, looking for our beautiful Tiffany. Let me know whenever you are here. Into the meanwhile, why he makes you feel, alas, sometimes you don't get it. Love shine, that's because he just thinks about himself, sweetie. He doesn't think about others. He thinks about himself. You bring him love. You bring him goodness. And into his mind, he already feels like he's giving a lot to you. But he's not giving you what you actually want and what you actually deserve, sweetie. He doesn't know how much you want and how much you actually need. We all have different love barometers, if you will. You might need that much love and he might need that much. Or it could be the other way around. It's a question of expressing it. It's not because he doesn't love you. He just doesn't know how to give you what you need. Where is my beautiful Tiffany? Where is she? Looking for a beautiful Tiffany. Where are you, my sweet love? Into the meanwhile, I am going to go and Elaine, give me 1 second. Actually, I'm going to go and see Elaine as I'm waiting for Tiffany because I do not have Tiffany's questions. I do not. So Elaine was my next one onto the list, so I'm going to go and see Elaine. Tiffany, when you're ready, you let me know, okay? Hakeem the Dream, you are coming on up, sweetie pie. Free readings also coming on up, sweet loves. So, Elaine, are all your questions except the timeline of 2025? Everything is into my email. Please, Watson and Lilith, if you guys see Tiffany, she was here. She kind of disappeared, and I do not have an email from her, and I do not have her questions. So, if ever you do see her, let me know. Hakeem the Dream, if you would like to post your question also, my sweetie, unless I have it. Let me go see. I saw your donation. Let me go see if I do have your question, my love. I do not have your question. So, Hakeem the Dream, sweetie pie, if you want to post your question, please go ahead and post it, my love. Thank you so very much for posting, okay? I'll be with you momentarily, my love. Elaine, a Genera for 2 weeks from now on to career. I don't know what's happening with that. Anything new for you in 2025 that you wanted the alignment to go with it. Okay, perfect. If I have Tiffany's questions, Tiffany is next. If I do not have Tiffany's questions, I'm going to go and see Hakeem the Dream. And then I'm going to give some free readings out before moving on forward. Okay? So, here we go, my sweetie pie. What do we have? Career outlook for the next 2 weeks, generally speaking. What is popping on through, my love? What is coming on through? Okay. There's a transition. There's an adjustment that is coming your way. There's new opportunities. There's new challenges. I don't want both of them. I just want the top one. There's new opportunity. There's new challenges coming your way, okay? I feel like you're determined. I feel like you have a lot of drive. I feel like you have a lot of forward movement. All right. And over the next 2 weeks, you can really just kind of expect a surge into your professional life. I feel like you're going to be focused onto success, on pushing forward with the goals that you have into your mind. I know that you have different type of projects. I know that you're trying to improve your position. I know that you're trying to, move on forward with your career objectives, but you are continuing with that. It is very, very important for you to know that you need to continue to overcome those obstacles. All right. This is also a moment where I feel like into the last few weeks, you've worked really, really hard. You've been onto different type of, oh, Cherry, congratulations. I'm going to come and see you in a moment. I know that you have worked an awful lot. I know that you have, my God, you have put so much time, so much effort into so much. I need you to know that this period of hard work and stress, I know that you're still looking because you still have not found. I still don't quite see you having it at this moment, but I do need you to take a little bit of time to rest. I do see it. So I'm going to say a general into the next 2 weeks from now is really a little bit of a, we need to relax a little bit, okay? It's going to be important. Hi, Gerald. Nice to see you, sweetie. Please write in smalls, though, not caps, because I feel like you're screaming at me. But if you hold on for a few minutes, I'll be giving out free readings, my love. Don't forget to like and subscribe, though, first. Thank you. That is perfect. Thank you, Gerald. I appreciate it, sweet love. That being said, my beautiful, you're onto a place where there's financial growth, there's financial stability that is coming on in. Things are going to start to pay off for you, but I need you to continue being really, really strong, okay? I really, really do, my love. So, but I need you to rest. I need you to rest. It's like you're a little bit tired. It's like you've got a lot of stuff. You've been into a certain momentum, but I feel like now you just need to reflect. You need to recharge. I feel like this is looking at the long term. It's balancing things out. It's strategic planning, but it's also expecting different type of progress to solidify the stability that you're looking for. All right. Into your dreams, the guidance. Why do people like YRSJ? I'm not going to say the names, but you know who they are. I'm going to keep them incognito, sweetie. You're having a lot of vivid dreams that are involving these people. This is what I'm going to say towards it, okay? All these people have something that is very close to your heart now, don't they? They do. They all hold something that is very important within you. I feel like within these dreams, there's the intuition, there's the hidden truths. I feel like these dreams are trying to provide you with a guidance onto a deeper, a more intuitive level. I feel like these people are not just people who have been important to your life, but they're archetypes, sweetie. So these archetypes are different aspects of yourself that you're trying to communicate through something that is important into your life. Now, it could be mirroring different, certain qualities or experiences onto your current life path, but they're definitely giving something to you. There's also these people into your dreams has to do with the lovers, all those lovely questions, right? I feel like your subconscious is trying to guide you towards harmony, balance, important choices. I feel like you're into a place where you, yourself, or different aspects of these people could actually help you navigate through different type of relationships into your life, personal and professional. I feel as though if you've had any conflicts or questions, even about these people that you've mentioned to me, some of them, and I know that some of them are, I feel like these are a little bit showing you through your dreams the answers or the resolutions that you're looking for. This is also about, because of the Eight of Pentacles, well, yes, I'm going to say learning and I'm going to say mastery. There's no doubt about it. It's about you. These people are representing like mentors or guides who are helping you through a period where there's growth, where there's learning new skills. In the case of J, of R, of S, there's different lessons that are helping you realize. And I feel as though they are symbolizing different parts of yourself that are actually quite evolving. Basically speaking, I'm going to say the people into your dream, they're really representing different symbolic parts of yourself that are trying to give you a little bit like the moon card, hidden guidances towards your current situation. So you need to pay attention to any of those patterns or any recurring themes, because your subconscious is also kind of actually trying to direct you, if you will, to important choices and realizations. So that's going to be important. Okay, sweetie? It's nice to see you, Gerald. Thank you, love. Now, the rest of 2024, November to December, what's going to be happening? Let's go look at it. Let me go and make sure that you are okay into the live over here. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff to say, don't I? Do you see me getting a job? You see a job? I don't see a job at this moment, my love. I do not. Let me go and see over here, okay? Yeah, no, I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm going to check it on out. I was not looking over here, Elaine. I come back and peek every once in a while to make sure everybody's okay, but I'm often into the emails. I'm into the PayPal to get the questions. So, yeah, that's why I don't always answer right away. But I see you, Elaine. I'm here. I see very strong possibilities about you getting it, but I don't actually see the absolute yes. I see the sharing. I see the thinking. I see the forward movement. I feel like you're forward moving within it, but I don't necessarily see you getting it. Thank you, my dear Gerald, sweetie. So yeah, I feel like you have a really, really good, I feel like you have a really, really good possibility of getting it, but I could not say it 100% because I do not have the actual sign of victory. I have abundance. I have that things are going quite well. Things are going quite positively, but I do not have the actual acceptance in front of me. And then you were wondering, November to December is happening, and then a little bit what's happening in 2025. We're going to go and peek a little bit into 2025 right after, okay? Hakeem the Dream is next, and then after that, we're going to move on forward into some free readings, and we are going to have Jarrell, hopefully I'm saying your name well, who's going to be one of them, because I've seen you around. So hold on just one moment. Let me just continue over here. It's still unknown at this moment. It's still energy that's into the progress. The energy can definitely change. Absolutely, my love. Urgent messages. Why urgent, my sweet love? What is happening with you? You and your daily and your lifestyle, sweetie. Why urgent? What's going on for you, sweetie? So the rest of 2024, November to December, what do we have for you? Oh, Jarrell, if you don't go too far, I'll answer a question for you, sweetie. I had you onto my list, my love, but it's up to you. If you leave, I can't answer you, but if you stick around, I'll answer you in a few moments, sweetie. Yeah, it's up to you. If you want to stick around, I'll answer one of your questions. Just, oh, not you again, Tarot Destroyer. If you, sweet Lord. Okay, thank you, Lilith. Jarrell, if you stick around, I'll answer a question from you. Just give me a few moments, okay? I have another 2 people ahead of you. Okay, thank you, love. Yeah, that was quick. Good for you. You got it quicker than I did, Lilith. I was trying to, but I couldn't find the button. Okay, the rest of 2024, November and December. I'm actually going to have to say over here, we do have some movement. I do have our king. I do have our queen. I do have our king. I've got a king of swords, cups, wands. We're moving on forward. This is about closing chapters. It's about completing cycles. It's about you've come into a full circle. Certain goals, certain projects. There's a sense of accomplishment. There's a positive omen that is actually putting you into a place where you're going to be able to look at all the different achievements. And I know that you didn't get the ultimate achievements that you wanted, which would be, let's say, a job or a relationship or stuff like that. But you have done so much. Look at every single thing that you have done and be proud for what you have done. Now, I'm also going to have to say that this is about creative pursuits, about new beginnings into your life, new connections, new emotional bonds, new energy coming on in, new creativity and new inspiration. I'm actually going to have to say also from here till the end of December, you're looking towards financial achievements and personal growth more than anything else. If we move on forward into 2025, I'm actually going to have to say new beginnings and new adventures are coming towards you. A little bit like a leap of faith, my sweet love. You will have different new opportunities that into the heart and into the mind. I feel like 2025 is talking to you about faith and destiny and your life cycles. I feel like it's a turning point. I feel like it's good fortune. I feel like in 2025, you're going to have a renewed sense of faith, of purpose in your personal life, in your career, but your career mostly. Personal life, I'm going to say it's more going to be around the ending of the year, maybe more around October, November of next year. Work seems everything to be completely settled and more really grounded into the springtime, so somewhere around March or April. I'm not saying anything else is not going to happen or come on through. The energy changes, it evolves, it moves at all times. But for the moment, it's more there than I'm actually seeing it. So that's what I'm going to say was coming towards you at that moment in time, my sweet love. Oh my God. See, there you go again. All right, Juanson. Sweet Lord. My God. All right, let me go and see. Do we have Tiffany who's back with us? Is Tiffany here? Where is Tiffany? Looking for you, sweetie. And to the meanwhile, do we have Tiffany? Hi, Sugar Jumper. How are you doing, sweetie? Hello, beautiful Carrie. Carrie, whenever you're ready, you can definitely send me your questions too, sweetie, okay? Go ahead with it when you are ready. Beautiful Elaine, sending you much love. I'm going to go and see over here Hakeem the Dream. And then I'm going to go and see Gerald. Gerald, if you would like to post your question, please do post this video. The Magician is about you doing what you have to do in order to make things right. It's about you taking the power of your life and making yourself happy, sweetie pie. It's about taking those forward steps. Oh, there you go. No, Hakeem, you are on up right here, right now. So Hakeem, sweetie, here we go, my love. And thank you for waiting so patiently. Just hold on. I'm going to go and find your question. It is a little bit higher on up. I'm going to go and find it. Hold on. I'm looking. Oh, Sierra's over there. And Sierra's still at work. Oh my God. Maybe I passed the Hakeem. Wait, let me go see. There you go. So, what are Izzy's true feelings for you? If you invite her over to dinner, will she accept your invite? Let's go and see, my love. Have yourself a lovely evening, my dear, beautiful Elaine. Hakeem the Dream. Jarrell is going to be on up next. Yeah, they can, my beautiful cherry. It just takes many, many times. It's like a bot. They keep coming back in. Yeah. It's a real pain in the you-know-what. All right. I'm sorry we're talking about the trolls, my dear Hakeem. Every once in a while we get like some troll bots. So, if you invite Izzy over, will Izzy actually come on over for a meal? 8 of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Have you been talking with Izzy lately, my love? Have you been talking with Izzy? Because I feel like we would think about it. I feel like we would definitely ponder upon it. But I don't feel like we're necessarily expecting this. Why do I feel like we're not necessarily expecting it? Yeah. Yeah, Jarrell, whenever you're ready, you can post, my love. Work tonight. You just work tonight. What does work tonight mean, my love? Yeah. Why do I feel that? She says she hates you. Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't feel like she hates you. I don't feel like she hates you. Be more precise, Jarrell, please, with work tonight. I don't know what that means. She was not expecting this from you. Okay. She had not been expecting this from you, sweetie. The 8 of Pentacles speaks about holding on to something but kind of walking away from something. The Page of Pentacles is saying that you're still holding on. The Ace of Pentacles is telling me that she has thought about it. She has wondering about it. She's definitely playing a little bit hard to get, sweetie. She doesn't hate you. I'm going to go and see the feelings for you. But I will definitely say towards you that she does not hate you. She is hurt, which is a completely different thing. She is hurt. She has felt hurt for quite some time. She often feels... The major problem over here is I feel like she doesn't feel understood by you. She's been hurt and she doesn't know how to heal. And she's too afraid to go back in. She's too afraid. The Chariot scares her so much, my love. She's so afraid of returning back in and being hurt again. It's almost like if she's looking for certainties, and you can't give her certainties. You cannot do that. Nobody can. I feel like this is a little bit of a waiting game. I feel like we're going to have to be patient if you want anything to be happening. If you invite her over to dinner at this moment in time, I will say over here that it's going to be a struggle because she's going to be feeling a little bit overwhelmed. So will she say yes? Probably not. But that being said, does this lady dislike you? No, she doesn't. But she's hurt. She really is. The best way that you actually have to move on forward with this is going to be a slow pace. I know you love Izzy. I know that you care for Izzy, and I know that you want to put the pieces back together. And I know that as much as it's lovely and romantic and beautiful to say, I'll do a lovely dinner and I'll invite you over and we can talk about things. I get you. I understand it. But sometimes we're too hurt. And sometimes being so hurt, even just being close to the other person, you feel lost. You feel even more hurt sometimes. And you feel like disappointed and emptiness and angriness. And this is what I feel. I feel like you guys need to transform. And I feel like this needs to transform. Yeah, I feel like this needs to transform around you. It needs to change. You guys need to a little bit give it a break into a way. What I need you to do is not to continue necessarily to contact her, to talk to her, or anything as such. I really just need you to send a message on out saying how you feel. Not how you think she feels. No, how you feel. How do you feel? Do you feel sad? Do you feel lost? Do you feel like you've done anything that is wrong? Do you feel like you could have done better? Do you feel hurt into anything? Because I'm definitely not saying it's your fault. Something has happened between you guys. And I need you to openly speak about how you feel with no judgment, no pointing the fingers, no nothing. How do you feel? Do you love Izzy? Why do you love Izzy? Did anything you feel went wrong into the relationship? If so, why? If so, what could you do maybe better into the future? What could be following steps that you guys could do? Either counseling, either taking it one step at a time, either maybe starting at brand new beginning. Let's just start back by kind of dating here and there. Let's try to understand each other. Let's go out maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks. Go and do something fun together. Let's switch up the vibes. Let's change up the energies. Because at this moment, you're so stuck into a stagnant energy where there is frustration, sadness, feeling lost, feeling hurt, and that lingering. There is like a certain resentment that is there, and Izzy is not able to pass on through it. So it doesn't matter if you'd arrive with a horse and chariot and bouquets, it would still not work because this person is hurt. This person needs to be understood, and this person needs to know that you know that they're hurt, and that you're willing to take the time necessary in order to make things better, in order to mend things together, so that maybe if there's a possibility of something happen, that it could happen. That's what I need you to look at, sweetie. Each one breach one. Nice to see you, sweetie. I'm doing good. How are you doing, love? How does that sound to you? How does that sound to you, my beautiful love? Let me know. Oh, Tiffany, you can set it over here. Otherwise, there you go. Thank you, love. Yeah, don't do it tonight, Hakeem. You're not going to get what you want, my love. Oh, it is, Elaine. You're not going to get what you want. She's going to say no. You're going to be hurt. It's just going to push you back. You would actually be better, my dear Hakeem, to send a message out and saying, you know what? I understand you. I understand that you're hurt. I understand that you're sad. I understand that you're upset. And I hope that you give me a chance to try to make it better, to try to mend something into some kind of way. That she'll be able to understand, and that she'll actually be able to help you. Jarrell, you're next, my love. Just one moment, sweetie. But if you just ask her, she's gonna think you're not getting it. You're not understanding. That's not what she needs. It's not what she wants. She wants time. She wants time to figure out things. She wants time to start back at zero with you. She doesn't want to have dinner. She wants to have your understanding. She wants to have your faith. She wants to have your love. But she ultimately wants you to understand her because she is hurt. So even if you invite her to the most beautiful dinner, my love, she's not ready for that. She just wants to speak. She wants to talk. She wants to open up. Yeah. Let me give you some messages from her, okay? Jarrell, I'm going to come and see you after, sweetie. I don't see the question that you posted, Elaine. Okay, hold on, Elaine. I'm going to be with Jarrell, and I'll answer your question. Just one moment. Yeah, so just one second. If I follow you, sometimes I feel like I could lose a lot of things. I need some strength. I need some ego. I'm ready, but in reverse, not being quite ready. I am into so much pain. I need some advice, and I need a little bit of space. This person does care for you, my love, but they need time. And sometimes time is the best gift that you can give anybody. Sometimes time allows the soul, not sometimes, it always allows the soul to heal. But if you're able to stay into the picture as we are healing, then you are able to maybe have a new door open on up with opportunity for you. And that's the door you have to look forward towards. So you have to be patient while waiting for that door to open for you. Don't do too quickly because you'll end up losing Izzy. I don't want you to lose Izzy, so I need you to be patient, all right? By loving Izzy, you will show your patience. With patience, you should be able to get some beautiful rewards from it, love. I'm sending you much love, sweetie. You sent questions on... I don't see no questions on PayPal. Let me go back and see, sweetie. But I did not see... I had, like, no questions. Let me go back and validate. But I didn't see anything, my love. Z, I've got you onto the list too, sweetie. No. I have no messages. No messages. I have no questions whatsoever, my love. You are TW, aren't you? You're TW into PayPal, my love. I'm going to go into my email and see, okay? But if you are TW, which I believe you are, into PayPal, I do not have any questions. It's empty, my love. I have your donation, but no questions, sweetie. Hakeem the Dream. Reach me by email if you want, sweetie pie. Let me know if you have any other questions, but I need you to be patient, okay? That being said, Hakeem, your person does still care for you and does still have beautiful feelings for you, but is definitely not ready to return back into a relationship. So we need to take it slowly. Jarrell, sweetie pie, what's happening towards you? I'm seeing changes. I'm seeing resistance. Whatever it is that you've been wanting at work seems to be changing. But I see selfish people around you at work. Why do I see selfish people around you? Why is that? I need you to be quite ambitious at work, okay? The energy surrounding you is, let's be ambitious. Let's do it one last time. Do it again. If you've tried something, it didn't give you what it is that you needed, you need to do it again, because this time it'll actually end up paying for you. So do it again. Have no indecisions, because I see different indecisions, different wondering. What do you do? How do you do? Do you do it or don't you not do it? No indecisions whatsoever. Do not drift away and do not walk away. Do it one last time. Be ambitious, move forward, be very quick. Don't waste your time. If you decided, go ahead, do it, make it happen. You have some selfish people around you at work, but you also have a personal transition to do. You do. So I'm going to say, look at the personal transition that you are going through, and you need to rest your soul. You need to rest your soul, because if you don't, either you're already feeling overwhelmed or you will be feeling overwhelmed within the following 3 to 4 weeks. So take it easy. Take it easy, my love. Okay. Give me one tiny second. I'm going to get myself some water, and I'm going to come and see our beautiful Tiffany. Okay, so just 1 second. Coming. Oh, wait, before I go get some water. Elaine, you want to ask one last question. Should you look for jobs like Shoppers Drug Mart while practicing your crafts? As long as something... Have a lovely evening, Jarrell, sweetie. Thank you for joining us tonight, love. I'm actually going to have to say, my beautiful Elaine, sweetie pie, you know, whatever's going to be good for you, go ahead with it. Whatever is going to end up paying the bills at the end, it is worth it. Definitely move on with it, even if it's not necessarily into what you want, and you're probably not going to keep the job all that long. Definitely, if you can, go ahead with it, because money is ruled, well, the world is ruled with money. So yes, go ahead. It's not going to be into your field, but that's okay. And who's to say? Even by working in different type of companies sometimes, big branches, whatever, who's to say? They might need somebody who is very creative to do some type of beautiful marketing for them. And if you're already there, you could already kind of give your support, give your ideas. Who's to say what could come from it, my love? So I'll say yes. Give me 1 second, getting some water, coming on back, okay? Sending a much love to you, my beautiful sweetie. You emailed questions? Okay. Thank you so very much, my love. I'm going to go and see. And I do have them. Thank you so very much, sweetie. Just give me one moment. I am back with our beautiful Tiffany. And here we go. Here we go for our beautiful Tiffany. To give a list after, I'm going to go and see Susan, followed out by T Clean. And then we'll go see for some free, and we have Cherry. Oh my God, it is. Why was it not written into mine? Oh, sweet Lord. I'm so sorry, my beautiful. I don't know why I don't see it. Oh, Tiffany, I'm sorry, love. Okay, let me go and see what I've got, okay? Oh, I do. I do have you, sweetie. You are going to be before, I've got Susan, I've got Tea Clean, I'll have you, and I'll have Cherry right after. So in about 15 minutes, okay, love? Okay. Good night, my beautiful Elaine. Alrighty, so here we go. What do we have? We're going to close this up. We're going to close that up. We're going to close this. And that. And voila. Okay. What's happening with your fiance, sweetie pie? Okay. Are you ready for your answers, my beautiful love? Here we go. I am with our beautiful Tiffany. Let's go and get your answers, my love. Okay. Releasing the pain, forgiveness. Long-term investment is still there. Are you breaking up at this moment? You're not breaking up at this moment. So will you and your fiance break up soon? Not that I can see. Not that I can see. That being said, you guys definitely do have some issues that you're going to have to working on, though, okay? There's a lot of things that are bothering you. There's a lot of things that are onto your mind, but I do not necessarily believe that there is going to be any type of breakup coming up soon. All right? So, what's going to be happening into this relationship? Let's go and see. Thank you for waiting so patiently, by the way, my beautiful Tiffany. I don't know why I did not see these questions in, like, why I don't have them posted into my PayPal. I'm going to say glitch because usually everything is there. Is your fiance very, very demanding, my love? Let me go see. Is he very, very demanding? Like, does he ask a lot from you? Yeah. I don't know. Are people hearing me onto this side? It's kind of weird. I'm going to put Tiffany, please, at 141 and 30 because I don't know what is going on. Wait. You do? Okay. Maybe it's just Tiffany having problems. I don't know. I keep hearing Tiffany saying that I'm wondering if she's there, but I know that she's there. And I'm doing her reading, but I don't think she actually hears it. So we're going to put a timestamp for Tiffany at 1:41:30. I'm going to continue with the reading. Tiffany, if you did not get it or anything of the such, we will send you back the link at the very ending. Yeah. Do you hear me, my beautiful Tiffany? Is everything okay? And does everybody else hear me? Or is it just Tiffany? Is everything okay? You're just confused, Watson? Okay. Yeah, she could be behind. That could be it. I don't know. Okay, well, I'm going to continue, my beautiful Tiffany. But thank you, my dear Watson. We're searching for answers here, sweetie. But at least you have a timestamp, so you'll be able to come on back, okay? What I will say over here is I feel like your fiance is a little bit demanding. I feel like your fiance does not always give you what you're worth. I feel like sometimes we're a little bit dramatic. I feel like you're afraid about deceit and infidelity altogether. There's troubles, there's disconnections, but I don't necessarily see a breakup at this moment. I know, right? Sometimes it's weird. Sometimes it's weird. It could be our connection. It could be YouTube connection. It could be God knows what. But as long as everybody hears me, then I'm gonna say it's a problem onto her side. Yeah, I don't know. I've been looking, been wondering. It's weird. Okay, sweet Tiffany, my love. I am sorry that you're going through this at this moment in time. You have to be really, really careful, sweetie pie. Relationships who go too quickly, they're scary as hell. That's that love bombing kind of stuff that we talk about at all times, right? I still do not see any breakups at this moment, but I do see a disconnection. I do see frustration. I do see that we need to turn the page upon something, because I feel as though he's taking a lot of room. I feel like he's taking a lot of place. I feel like there's a lot of things that have happened into the past that maybe he did not necessarily open on up towards you with. Different type of relationships that he's had, everything as such. I feel like he's trying to get involved, kind of busy, kind of get you settled, everything as such. But honestly, my love, even if you just think about it, you're wondering if he is, like cheating onto you, or if you guys are going to stay together, yet you're looking towards moving in together and kids. Sweetie pie, take it one step. I don't want you. That's just like, oh, I love you, but that's like digging a hole, sweetie. Don't do that. Don't do it, my love. I know you already have, children. I know that you're good. I know that you've got that, sweetie. Hold on to the ones that you have, okay? For the moment, do not do anything. No children with this person, okay? You need to figure out what is happening at this moment before moving on forward, because I do not want you with pregnancy onto your hands, new baby, you're taking care of baby. I love you, sweetie, and everything is possible, but I don't want to create any problems for you. So, sweetie pie, please be careful. The relationship that you are in at this moment, the love is there, the love is present, we care about you, and we're not cheating onto you, but we have a lot of ghosts into the past, all right? We are not always all that secure. We're not always all that stable, and we're a little bit fishy here and there. So I need you to be careful, all right? We do love you and we do care for you, but we're very unstable. We seem to be a little bit controlling, and all these things are not pointing into the right direction. So I do not see a breakup, but I do not see a forever together neither. I'm going to say it depends on how you deal with what is going on at this moment to see the energy, how it's going to evolve, and how it's going to evolve altogether. But if you're going to move in together, if you're going to get married, if you're talking about children, you've got to have the most ultimate trust into this person. You got to love them beyond your world. You've got to know that they're going to love you forever, and that nobody is going to leave anybody at any point in time. That's the way you should start it off. Don't start off into doubts. It's a scary place to be into, okay? That being said, you can take it or you can throw it on out. Do what you want with that, but it's my very, very strong advice for you. That being said, if I continue into your questions, will you and your fiance break up soon? I do not see it happening at this moment. So will you and E get back together? I don't see you and your fiance breaking up at this moment. So I'll go see if you and E will get back together, but chances are no, since I do not see you breaking up at this moment. But I am going to need you to work onto that energy with him, you and your fiance. It's not all about you, it's about him, right? He's got to put the work into it. He's got to make you trust him. He's got to make you believe him, because at this moment, it's not about you. It's about him. He's the one who's being untrustworthy, right? Who's having all different kind of doubts all over the place. Will you and E get back together? I'm sure that E would like to get back together, but I don't see you breaking up at this moment, so I'm going to say no. Your new fiance starts a lot of drama because he is afraid, because he feels like he's being put into a corner. He feels like he's being backed up into a corner where he has no choice but to say something to defend himself. And by defending himself and saying something, he figures he can walk on by and everything's going to be okay. That's why we like to create a lot of drama. We like to kind of deflect things also. So we like to give energy on out to other people. You know, the other people are the problem, not me. The other people, right? That's another thing too. Kids soon. 9 of Cups, I do have happiness. Do I have kids coming on in? I've got a Tower and I've got our Page of Wands. As much as he would like to have kids, I do not see any kids happening at this moment. That is a very interesting question. The house that you went to see, did your fiance and this other person with her? Well, let me go and see. So the woman's house that you and your fiance went to this weekend. Susan, T Clean, MZ, and Cherry are on up next. Okay. And my Ace of Swords, my Two of Pentacles, my Two of Wands popping up here, my Ace of Pentacles. It is a no, sweetie. I do not believe that they actually had any intimacy together. So I will say no towards that. Now, if you do not receive, my beautiful Tiffany, if you do not receive this reading, if you, I don't know, whatever, let me know. I'll send you a timestamp. And if you have any additional questions, because I think you're having some technical issues at this moment, because everybody seems to be hearing me but you. So it could be the phone, it could be the connection, it could be a whole lot of stuff. Point being, it changes absolutely not what is actually happening. If you need any additional questions or you're wondering what is happening, you can always send me an email and I will reply to you. Probably not tonight, but by tomorrow I will definitely reply on back. Okay, so if there's anything, you can reach on out towards me, sweetie. I'm going to give you some messages over here coming from your man. Please do not ever change who you are. I'm not used to the type of love that you actually do give me. You do challenge my beliefs an awful lot. You do make me feel absolutely blessed. And I'm getting, I do want to live with you. Just be careful. I know he loves you. I know he does. But sometimes love is toxic. Just be careful that what you're getting into is something that is good for you and that you're happy with. Okay, my love? That's what I'm going to say towards that, sweetie pie. Good evening, Abigail. Nice to see you too, love. So I'm going to go and do that. I'm going to go and do this. And let's move on down over here. Now let's go see our beautiful Susan, okay? Susan is going to be needing a timestamp. 1:52. I'm going to go and get the questions. Up next is T Clean and MZ. Okay. Here we go. Alrighty. Let's go over here. Oh no, yeah, Susan. Susan's further down. I do have Susan twice, but I don't know. No, they are different. They are completely different. Okay, so Susan's going to have one timestamp, my beautiful love, but you are going to have two different readings, okay? So what is Andrew thinking and feeling about you today? Here we go. I'm gonna shut off the shorts feed for the moment, my sweet loves. If anybody from the short feeds wants to come and join us into the live, definitely do come on by into the other live. We're gonna be there for, I'm gonna say 10:30. We'll close the lives at 10:30, but we will shut off the short lives for the moment. All right, but we'll be back tomorrow, same place, same time. And if you do still want to join on in, come into the normal live. We're right onto the other side. All right, see you there. Abigail, Watson, and Lilith. See you there. Okay, so beautiful Susan. So lives are closing in 30 minutes. Let me do this. Let me do that, and voila. So what are we thinking and what are we feeling about you today? We're realizing that we've deceived you an awful lot. We're realizing that a lot of things are unclear, and we're realizing that you're dissatisfied. Yeah. When he went to his friend's Nancy house, Did they have any socks? And what is he actually saying about that? All right. Any socks happening between him and Nancy? I'm going to say I know. What is being said? Let's go see. Honestly, there's nothing bad being said about you, sweetie. I'm getting over here that we love you, but we have a lot of problems. He's not trying to be with Nancy underneath the table. I don't believe that he is trying to be into a relationship with this person. He's not. Oh, we must not overanalyze this. He's not trying to be into a relationship with this person. He enjoys their energy. He enjoys the time spent together. But there's nothing happening between. Like, there's no relationship that's going to be happening between them. Your God, sister, and mother, and all of them are mad because is over. I'm not sure what you're saying onto this one. Hopefully it's actually pouring on over into your other questions, sweetie. Yeah. Hold on. I'm getting over here that you have people that are frustrated against you because you're leaving Angel with them. But I don't know what the rest of it is because it cut off. So if I'm not going to answer that, it's because I can't, sweetie pie. I don't have the question, my love. That being said, if you do have any family that is upset at you, if they do want to help you, they do want to help you because they love you and they care about you and they want to help you on through, right? If they're not able or if they don't want to or any other reason, sometimes I feel like it's because they don't necessarily agree about the type of relationship that you have neither. I don't always feel as though it's because they don't want to help or anything of the such. Sometimes they just kind of feel like they don't necessarily agree upon what is happening, and it's a little bit of their way of showing you into a certain way that they're not happy about it. You say, when A was out in California, did he get to see his friend? Did he get to see his friend? No, he did not get to see his friend. Now, when you go for Thanksgiving, are you going to have a good time together? Good time, no. Is it going to be okay? Yes. Will you be able to have socks? Also. But will you be happy? I feel like it's going to be a little bit strange what I'm going to say, but I'm going to say bittersweet. I feel like it will be bittersweet. I feel like you're into a place where It will be okay. You will have good vibes. You will have good time. But you're not going to have your ultimate happiness. You're not going to have the ultimate together that you would like to have. But you will have a good time together. He will be cheap, though. He will be cheap. How about Brian? Let's go see about Brian, my love. You haven't asked me questions about Brian in a long time. Brian holds on to you as a good friend. Where there was once love has now been replaced with friendship, has now been replaced with, yes, togetherness, but yes, at the very same time, I feel like Brian is trying to do his thing. I feel like he's trying to move on through with what he has to do. I feel like when you guys actually broke up, I feel like, yes, well, a lot of it was his own darn fault. But I feel like every once in a while he does have some remorse. He does think about it. He does kind of have some pain upon it. But he's moving on forward. So I will basically say he wants to be friends with you. But he wants to keep that connection. It is really, really important for him to keep that connection. And your god sister, what is your god sister thinking about you? You say you spent the night out. It was too crowded. Okay. Your god sister does love you and does care about you, but your god sister likes to have her own independence. And sometimes I feel like she tries to kind of push you away because she wants to have her own independence, because she wants to be by herself. She wants to be into her own things. I feel like sometimes she feels like it's a lot. And sometimes I feel like the shadow side kind of takes upon more of who she is than anything else. So she doesn't agree with a lot of things that either you do or that you say or the way that you live, but she supports as best as she possibly can. But sometimes her patience kind of runs short. Sometimes I feel like there are some things that she wants to say, she doesn't necessarily say. And sometimes I feel like the things that she's not necessarily saying kind of show on through into a different kind of way that seems really negative, but it's not necessarily what she actually wants to give you as a message. I just feel like she has a lot of pinned up emotions, and she's doing the very best that she possibly can with all of those, and while trying to be there and help you on out into the meanwhile. She does love you, but she is conflicted about a lot of things. My beautiful love, Susan. If there is anything else, please do let me know, okay, sweetie? I'm sending you much love, beautiful. T Clean is up next. T Clean. I'm going to go on put a timestamp, then I'm going to go on CMZ. Will anything happen in work soon? Let's go and figure that out. Let me go and open on through MZ's questions at the same time. This is going to be for MZ. Perfect. Okie dokie. So, here we go. All right. I'll be with you in just a few moments, my love. Oh, where are you, Tiffany? Oh, yeah, you were behind, weren't you? Hi, Tiffany. Nice to see you, sweetie. Oh, that is nice, Julie. Tiffany, let me know if you do have any other questions now that we do see that you're here. If you have any questions I think that you're wondering about, let us know, okay? Into the meanwhile, we're going to go and put a timestamp over here for T Clean. And MZ is next, followed out by our beautiful Cherry. So, okay. Anything is going to be happening soon. Let's go see. Okay. You've been putting, by the way, nice to see you, Tea Clean. I hope you're doing good, my love. Looking at the energy around your life and around your work life altogether, you're not quite getting what it is that you would like now. I'm sensing that there's a few things that might be happening soon for you, because I know that you've been putting a lot of effort into it, but you haven't been necessarily reaping those efforts, right? I feel like the energy that is here is suggesting that you need to keep the momentum going and stay patient as everything is going to be unfolding. I feel like we're into a place where you put a lot of hard work, you put a lot of dedication. It truly does show that you've focused a lot on refining different type of, whether it be skills, putting a lot and the best effort that you actually do have into your work altogether. But it's like there's always a blockage. There's always a little something that is happening, but your hope is keeping everything alive. I feel like this is still a time of learning. I feel like the results of your hard work are going to start to show, but you need to continue to build something solid. You need to continue to stay focused, because your efforts are going to be rewarded soon. But it's like if the stability, it's like if the pillars of what you are building are not quite strong enough yet. The foundation is not 100% there yet. And I feel like it's difficult for different type of investments or different people to invest on in, or to move on through, or to build on higher, if you will, to get more out of what you have already at this moment. Is difficult because I feel like there's still a couple little pillars that are a little bit unstable. So I would actually ask you to go on back to look at all of that and to make sure that everything is into its right place and it's as solid as it possibly can be. May it be clients, may it be finances, may it be the marketing, may it be everything that is actually surrounding it, the work, the publicity, everything that actually goes around with it. I actually do feel like, yes, things are moving on forward and things are going to start to happen. But I do feel like there is a certain disruption. There's a certain blockage that is coming on through. It's like an unexpected event, if you will, that's going to, yes, kind of put a little bit of a delay, but it's also going to give you the opportunity to transform, to change. So this is going to be a little bit like a shape up at work, if you will, a sudden realization. And this realization and this little shake up is actually going to help you to have a change into your direction altogether. So at first, you're going to be feeling a little bit unsettled. I feel like a little bit of this shakeup is going to be happening within the following 4 to 5 weeks. But then I feel like it's actually going to lead you to more growth, more stability. And that's going to actually help you to be open to get what it is that you need to actually have things happen, like you say, to have that stronger foundation for you. It's going to be important for you altogether to stay very energetic, very ambitious, take charge, lead the project, put all the responsibility, put the work, do some bold steps, take the initiative all together. Because every once in a while I see you being caught like into caught almost like a two of swords would be, where you're facing a decision, you're facing a crossroads. And I feel like there's a choice that you need to make that's going to be coming on soon, probably within those following 4 to 5 weeks, where there's going to be a little bit of that delay. And that direction is the one that you're going to want to go into. It's going to be really important. It's like a very pivotal moment for you. And that very pivotal moment is going to actually resolve the current situation that is at hand, where there is stagnation and the foundation is not strong enough and it's not necessarily moving. So I need you to trust your intuition because I know that you've got a very strong intuition. I need you to not overthink the situation because clarity is coming your way. So basically, I'm going to say that hard work is paying off, but patience is going to be important over here. Unexpected changes are coming on. There's going to be a little bit of a disruptive energy, but that is only going to help you into the long term altogether. Continue to step into your leadership, continue to listen to yourself, continue to make those decision-making situations and important decisions that you need to move on forward, because this period from here to the following four to 5 weeks is going to be what is going to decide if all of this is working or if we need to kind of reorganize everything altogether. And I know that it can work. I know that it can be very, very strong. I just feel like I said, you have a couple little pillars that are not quite as stable that we need to find a little bit more about. So one is getting out there, getting the stuff out there, getting the knowledge out, getting the product out, getting the service out. That is definitely one of them. So there's a certain work onto the whole marketing that's going to be really, really important. And the time invested into it also. I want you to be careful not to become too tired with it also. Don't forget about your health into it, okay? So give it a couple weeks. You're going to start to see that your very strong energy is going to start to change for change and ultimately a lot of growth, my love. Let me give you a universe message. No. Let me give you an angel message. Angel message. Just 1 second. Okay. Angel message for you, sweetie pie, and MZ, you are going to be on up next. My beautiful love, the angels are acknowledging that the hard work and dedication that you've been putting into your career, they want you to know that while challenges and sudden changes may be coming your way, they're all a part of your divine plan and your growth and your success. Disruptions will make you stronger. It will make your foundation stronger. You are stepping into a time of greater responsibility, of greater leadership, and the angels are encouraging you to trust your instincts and to make bold choices. Stay true to your path, and the rewards shall follow. And I am sending you much love, my beautiful one. MZ, here we go. And we're going to be moving on forward after. I don't know why. Oh, there you go. Okay, so MZ, here we go. I have your questions. Yeah, what's up with your mama? No, she decided to climb up the mountain. We said not to climb up the mountain, didn't we? She is on the way coming back down from the mountaintop for the rest of the day. Uh-huh. She is stubborn as heck. I hope she's not wearing a red t-shirt. I'm going to go and see. You got a stubborn mama. We told her not to do it. She said she was not going to do it. What is she up to? What is she doing? Yeah, okay. Let me go see. She's wearing blue. Okay, good. Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, popping on through, King of Swords. She's going to be okay, sweetie. She's going to be okay. A big hike, like all day hiking, right? And she doesn't have a tour guide. I know, it's not a good idea. Not a good idea. Okay. She's going to be fine. She's going to be okay. She's making it down quite fine. But what she will not say to you is that while she is getting near the end, like the last hour of her walking down this mountain, she's going to be feeling a little bit insecure and she's going to be feeling tired. That being said, she's going to be okay, but it's about time that she's going to reach that end of the mountain because she will feel insecure, like maybe this wasn't such a good idea, but she's never going to tell you, and she's going to feel tired. But is she going to be okay? She will be. And she's not even going to tell you this, so she'll be okay. But I feel like this is going to be a good lesson for her to learn to not go back and do it. She's stubborn as hell. She is stubborn. And she's not going to tell you this. Well, no, I'm not going to say she's never going to hike back up a mountain. I would not do that. I believe your mom will continue to hike up mountains. But I believe next time she would never. No, she's not going to admit it. But I believe next time she will either go with a tour guide or she'll take a mountain that doesn't take as long to actually hike on up. That's going to be the difference. But anyway, she's going to be okay, my love. Ooh, that mama. Ooh, that mama. They often don't listen to us now, do they? Ah, la, 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 la. Okay, hold on. Okay. Let's go and see for your follow-up question. Oh, hold on just a second, okay, my beautiful love? All right, I am back. Sorry. And here we go. So, hello, my beautiful high priestess. Nice to see you, sweetie. I'll be with you shortly, okay? How are you doing, lovely? Just 1 second. I'm going to get your other questions over here. So, yes. How does he actually feel about the fact that you guys only see each other about every 2 to 3 weeks, right? Okay. So how does he actually feel about the fact that you guys don't see each other all that often? I actually kind of feel like for him, first of all, I'm going to say he doesn't always necessarily realize the fact that it's every 2 to 3 weeks. He doesn't necessarily Like, I know that you think about it. I would think about it into the same way. I would actually count, let's say, the days and everything as such, but I do not feel as though he actually sees it into that kind of a way. So I'm going to say that the way that he sees it is that he appreciates the time that you guys spend together. He appreciates the space and the time apart. And I feel as though this actually allows him to reflect. It allows him to recharge. I feel like he values his independence, and I feel like he actually needs that time to process his own thoughts. And it doesn't mean that he doesn't care. It doesn't mean that he doesn't miss you. It just means that he needs his own time. So I'm going to say that at this moment, I feel like he enjoys the time that you guys spend together, but he does not necessarily want to rush, or he doesn't necessarily want to pressure himself into something that would be more frequent, because he enjoys the time apart as much as the actual time that you guys are together, and a little bit of that discovery that you guys have while you're together. I feel like a lot of the problems, or not a lot of the problems, a lot of actually what is coming within this is that there's a need of balancing different type of priorities, where he does have a lot of stuff going on with his life, which you do have a lot going on with your life also, but I feel as though he's into a place where he has to juggle a lot of his time, and he doesn't always have the capacity to actually see you more frequently. So it's not that he has a lack of desire, it's that he doesn't always necessarily have that time. So he's trying to find that balance, and sometimes that balance can actually feel a little bit overwhelming, which is a little bit the case of what you're actually having this week. You know, when I said it's not because he doesn't want to see you with the video and everything that you sent out last week, is that he doesn't know when he can see you. That's his main problem, is balancing things out within his time. He does have a very strong and deep and emotional connection with you within the relationship, but for him, he's really just trying to find his own space within the space of you and him and the future prospect of the relationship, if you will. But he's just, and this is one of the reasons why he has not yet given that actual commitment, because he does have those, yes, he does have his own little inner feelings and stuff. Yes, he does enjoy his own time as much as he enjoys it with you also, but he has problems balancing all different kind of things. So that is actually one of his fears, if you will. What about the time that becomes for him later on? Or what if he doesn't have enough time? All these things a little bit kind of go into his fears. And they're important to look at all together, because he's into a place where, yes, he misses when you guys are not together. He doesn't always show it, doesn't always actually openly talk about it, but he has that very strong emotional bond with you. He has that sense of longing when you're not around, and he will actively actually reach out towards you, like, you know. Not always going to be onto the best subjects or onto the most important subjects, but he will actively reach on out. So he is actually waiting for the next time that you guys are going to be able to meet. He does cherish that time that you guys do spend together, but sometimes it's difficult for him to actually balance things out. So does he want to be able to see you more frequently? He would like to, but he needs to balance things out, which is something that he has not done yet. So he needs to balance out his own personal needs with his desire for closeness. And I need you to be patient, and I need you guys to be honest together, so that you guys can have more consistent and more consistent, I'm going to say, not relationships, but dates into the future altogether. No, I know. For the moment, it's not that he doesn't want to see you more frequently. He's okay with the way that things are. If he's able to see you more often, he'll be happy to do so. But he's having problems balancing everything into his life to fit you in more, is what it is. I know if he saw his other friends less, he would have more time for you. I know, my love. But he doesn't see it that way. He sees them as being friends. He sees them as people that he enjoys to spend time with. It's not the same type of, it's not the love. There's you into the love. There's the friends, and there's him, and there's work, and there's family. we can definitely work onto that into the next moon cycle. And we would actually call that somewhat of a prioritization kind of spell is what we would want to work onto at that moment. I will write it on down. Hold on. So that's going to go more into the prioritizing spell. So instead of necessarily spending, you know, it's not about not spending time with friends. It's just about, you know, spending an equal time, let's say, between the friends and with you. That's it. Exactly. We are, Juanson. We are, sweetie. Well, I know. I feel like a prioritization would be able to do it plenty, my beautiful Julie. Yeah, I don't feel like it's an actual question. Thank you, my dear Juanson. I don't feel like it's a question of, like, I want him to decide. I want him to say, you know what, instead of going to spend some time with this friend tonight, I'm going to go and spend some time with Julie because I love her and I miss her and I want to spend more time with her. That's what we want him to do. More time goes on by, the more he will prioritize into a better kind of a way, and the more he'll end up spending more time with you than his actual friends or his other occupations, as you know, as far as that goes. Yeah. Okay, so we will work onto that, no doubt about it. What is that? Just hold on. Oh, okay, that is my beautiful high goddess, my high priestess. So we will work onto that, sweetie pie. But I will actually include it into this one. I will include it into this full moon. There's no reason why we should not include it. It's completely different than all the other spells that we're doing. So I'm gonna include it into this one. Um, and we'll see, because it can take a little bit of time before it actually starts moving on forward. So let's do it right away. Let's start this energy out and see where it brings us. Yeah, exactly. Now, I'm going to include it right away. We're going to work through this. Yeah, those are weird messages, Juanson, but I'm going to say Nicole has probably been heartbroken in some kind of a way tonight. I'm sending you loving and healing vibes, my beautiful Nicole. Yeah, so really just ask for it into the prioritization, sweetie. That you are his number one priority, that your relationship is, that he put it into your inceptions, that you want him to spend more time with you. May it be by text, may it be by talking, maybe by spending time together. We need to put it into that, right? Yeah, it sounded pretty sad, Juanson. It's a weird way to come into a live, but I'm gonna say she's profoundly hurt. Yeah, do the inception, sweetie. That should do the job. Mm-hmm. And Nicole, I know that your message is not there, but I do wish you the very best, my love. Whoever it is that has hurt you, I hope you're able to fix things with them, and if not, then they were simply not meant for you. All right. My beautiful Julie, let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, my sweet love. And, well, you know where to find me. If you need to find me after the live, I am here. Absolutely. Absolutely, my love. We know that he will. It's a beautiful plan. We got a beautiful one. We have a really, really good schedule this time coming upon. I will talk with you a little bit later, sweetie. We do have a good plan. Let me go see what's happening with our high priestess. Are you around, my love? Let us know if you are around. And Cherry, I'm going to come and see if all your questions are there because you are on up next. Okie dokie. And here we go. Oh no, I don't have any questions. Where's our beautiful high priestess? Where is she? Did she post any questions? Oh, there you go. Okay, I got you. Your current contract job is iffy? Okay. Yes, I knew that it was going to be extended. Um yeah, okay, that's interesting. That is interesting. I'm not surprised that it's going to be extended because I knew that it was going to be extended. And I actually am not going to say until January. I'm actually going to have to say until the spring because I saw more into the spring. Um, yeah. Okay, here we go. So, I'm going to say this has more to do with the spring than anything else. Now, for sure, the confusion, the uncertainty, everything that's kind of going around with at the date of a contract is really important, right? Especially since a program manager has mentioned that the extension until the 31st, but your agency is actually saying until the 31st. I feel like this is actually a little bit related to the shifts. It could be project timelines. It could be administrative. Can you say that? Anyways, delays. Yeah. So, you're into a place of confusion. You're into a place of choices. You're into a place of uncertainty. There is definitely a little bit, I'm going to say, of disarray or lack of clarity surrounding your contract extension. The difference in dates, it's a fair amount. I mean, you're talking about a good 2 to 3 months, but I feel like this is actually related to a miscommunication between the agency and your program manager altogether. I feel like there's different plans, so multiple options or plans that are at play that have not fully been clarified yet. So I'm going to say that your agency is considering different options. And I'm also going to have to say that I do believe that it is going to be extended all the way until the 31st of March. So the key here is going to be ask for clarity before making any big decisions altogether. All right. They do have a lack of transparency within all of this, right? Not everything has been completely disclosed. And that kind of puts you a little bit into a place of, it puts you into a pickle, all right? Let's put it that way. So the confusion, the miscommunication between the agency and your program manager, really, there is going to be the extension, but I feel like there's different priorities and there's delays. And I feel like we're lacking in confirming certain details, which is why there's a discrepancy between the different dates. Now, despite the situation, moving on forward, you can expect a resolution of it actually quite soon. I'm going to say into the next few weeks, maybe 3 weeks or so, you should have the clarity onto the situation. So you'll be able to decide what it is that you want to do altogether. But I do believe that there is a very strong financial and logistic concern that is actually affecting this decision altogether. So my love, definitely reach out to your agency, get more clarity upon it. But I'm going to say it is going to go all the way until the 31st of March. I do need you to be and to continue to be patient within this. I need you to be a little bit flexible also if the situation does evolve a little bit. Because I feel like the program manager is still kind of figuring out what their next steps are. And you need to trust that moving on forward, the situation is simply going to become clear and you're going to be okay, sweetie. So if I were you, I would keep my options open, but I would keep my options open. Actually, I would keep my options open for whenever it is, unless you have a breach of contract kind of a thing. If you do not have any breach of contract, then go towards your goals, goes towards your passion, which would be into a different state, right? But if you do have a breach of contract or anything of the such, then definitely do, wait until the end of the contract, get your clarity and start looking for that time period. So into the springtime. I believe you're going to stay all the way into the spring, but I do believe after there is going to be somewhat of a renewal of a contract. It might not be, I feel like it's still with the same company, but it might not actually be the same position. So even if you do not necessarily find something into another state, I do still believe that you're not going to be looking for another job. I believe you will already have another one that's going to be offered to you at the end of this one. That's it, right? Yeah. And you say for a response for a hospital in Canada for social worker, uh, we position, how will the interview go? They also stated they help with supervision to gain. Oh, that is nice because that's actually where you're at this moment, right? You're like really really close to actually fulfilling and getting, yeah, your license and everything. Oh, that is nice. I do like that. Okay. All right. Here we go. So how is the interview going to go? And do we still have Cherry around? Cherry, you are going to be on up next. So how will the interview go for you? Four of Wands is saying something quite good. King of Swords, also Five of Swords, saying that not everything is completely going to be sad. So how's the interview going to go? It's going to go fairly well. Positive experience for you. You're going to be able to express yourself clearly. You're going to be able to express and show your different type of skills, your ambition. And I feel like it's actually going to resonate quite well with the interviewers. Support and growth. I'm going to say the hospital's commitment for supervision is there. Thank you, my beautiful. I feel like you're going to be into a supportive type of environment. If you do go over there, you're going to be able to learn. You're going to be able to grow. I feel like there's a very strong potential to be willing to mentor you as you work towards actually getting that license. I feel like the communication within the hospital altogether is clear, and I feel like you're going to be able to communicate with them into a very clear kind of a way. So the interviewers altogether, you're going to be able to gain more clarity about your role, what is expected of you, and helping you decide whether this is a right fit for you or if it is not. I do actually believe that you are going to be a really, really good match. I feel like the role is going to align well with your professional aspirations, with your personal growth. I mean that you're going to be into the right place at the right moment, and this could actually be a really, really good job that's going to help you take your career all the way on up into the next level. So I'm basically going to say it could be a really, really good place for you altogether. You're going to have to make sure that you show your willingness to learn. Emphasize how excited you are about the opportunity to work under supervision while you actually go and gain that license of yours, because they're going to be looking for somebody who is really eager to grow and to develop their skills. Communicate your vision also. Talk about how this role is going to align with your long-term goals and how you see yourself growing, but into that position at that hospital altogether, because they will want you to be remaining there, staying there, and everything and such after everything that, you know, and all the work that they actually do put on through with it. So that being said, my love, do you have a really, really good chance of getting the position? I will say yes. Will the interview go really well? I will say yes. You will gain clarity. You will get the clarity upon the hospital. I don't feel like there's anything that you're not going to be liking. I will say it will go really, really quite well. But I also do know that there is a high volume of participants and people who are going to be putting in their curriculum to go and get that employment. So there is a lot of people, there's a lot of reach, there's going to be a lot of interviews. I feel like the interviews are going to be going over a week or two. I can't quite say that you're going to be getting the position at this moment. It is a little bit unclear, but I am going to say that you're going to do really good onto it. So give as best as you possibly can, so that you do end up getting it. And I do hope that you do get it. Maybe once you do your interview, you can let me know, and maybe we can go and look a little bit at the energy and see how things went. So we can see a little bit better also where they're at into their interview process with everybody. No, I don't believe they will. Yeah. In order to graduate, so you're hoping this is a miracle. Well, you know what? Miracles do happen, sweetie. Miracles do happen, my sweet love. So my beautiful high priestess, I'm going to say towards you into this. Hold on. I'm going to give you an angel message to leave you off on. All right. You need to know that your angels are surrounding you with guidance, with support as you embark onto this journey towards your growth. Trust that this opportunity is going to be aligned with your higher purpose, and it is meant to help you step into your fullest potential altogether. The path ahead is going to come with some challenges, but also know that you're being lovingly guided every single step of the way. Have faith into your abilities and allow yourself to be open about the beautiful opportunities that are going to be awaiting you, my beautiful love. Do they help with relocation? No, I don't believe they do. I don't believe so. Hold on. Page of Pentacles, followed up by our Queen of Cups. I feel like they might end up giving you a couple of ideas of different places that other people have gone to, but are they actually going to help you on out with relocation? I'll say no, my love. I'm going to go and see. It is my pleasure, my beautiful high priestess. I hope this miracle comes on forward for you, sweetie. You definitely do deserve it in every single way. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. If not, come back in, keep us posted, and I'm wishing it for you, sweetie. Sending you much love, my beautiful. This would be like the most dream position for you, sweetie. It is perfect. Yes, no, definitely do continue. Definitely do continue. Yes, you can, Julie, sweetie. Definitely do continue. Go apply. Do what you've got to do. But this is your dream. This is your passion. This would help you actually go and get it into an easier kind of a way. And you deserve it, my love. So go ahead with it. I know that you will ace the interview altogether. It's just going to be the following steps. Sending you much love, sweetie. You can just post it here though, Julie. Just post it here, my love. Yeah, does M think you're the love of his life? He does, but for him, the love of his life passes through a friendship. Within that friendship, he knows that everything will be offered, everything will move on forward. So it's a definite yes, but the friendship zone and where you're at this moment is a stepping zone for him to actually get that. So does M think that you're the love of his life? Yes, but he's also very, very grounded and down to earth about it. For him, into his words, into his mind, he must go through that beautiful friendship before living through that beautiful love of his life. Which makes sense. Everywhere, they always say, if you're going to be into a relationship with somebody, they have to be your best friend, right? You have to get along well with them. You have to share things with them. They've got to be those pillars into your life. So I'm actually going to have to say that Mike is absolutely right. You mean last September, like this September? No, no, it was before that. No, no, this dates back. This dates back until, I'm gonna say about 2 years ago, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. This dates back. I don't know. I see it coming into the month of April. Something having to do with the month of April. Yeah, no, no. This has nothing to do with September 2023. This would be like a good, I'm going to say maybe 2021 April. Somewhere around there. Yeah. No, this goes far back, my beautiful Julie. He's known for the longest of time. It's just that he's often kind of postponed because he's working onto himself, he's healing himself, he's balancing himself out, he's figuring out his life, his work, everything. And so he kind of shoved everything into a drawer. But now his life is making more sense and he's slowly taking things out of the drawer and putting his life in order. Yeah. Oh, of course, yes. I'm sending you much love, my beautiful. Now, my dear Cherry. Here we go for Cherry. Cherry, you have big news. Let me go see. But then you said you've been hurt. I don't know what happened with that. So let's go with 245 for Cherry. What happened over there? Okay, so okay, let me go up. Uh-huh. Okay. So it costs almost 1,500, right? Oh, that's what you meant with it. Oh my god, what happened with that? Oh, I'm so sorry, Carrie. That sounds horrible. Okay. Oh. Oh, that is very interesting. Okay. All right. Very good question. Very good question. Let's go and figure it out. Okay. Why was everything okay all the way up until that point? Okay, just give me 1 second, love. Dodo Prince, va te coucher. Va te coucher. Va te coucher. Va te coucher. Dodo. Sorry about that. Testing Prince tonight. But I know he apparently always sees somebody outside to bark at, which I don't have a lot of people around, so I don't know. Okay. He usually sleeps into his house, into the house. But I removed his house into the house. But I don't know. He keeps seeing things. So, so why did he do that? What is he up to? So he was there. He was all talkative. Everything was good. When are you leaving, by the way? What are your dates? Now you got to get everything prepared. You got to put your luggage. You got to get all excited. Good for you. Good for you, sweetie pie. I'm glad, my love. I really, 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 really hope that this is going to be the turning point for you guys. Okay, perfect. I hope that this is going to allow you guys to go over different, obstacles and burdens and clarify things. Feel the love, feel the connection, feel the strength, and hopefully that connection and that strength will be able to actually help him to move on forward, to get closer, to come over here, to come and see you, and to maybe think about moving over here. But anyways, I hope that this will help so that he is more loving and caring and sweet and everything of the such, because he seems surprised by himself that, oh my God, you did do it. But I mean, you didn't have all that much of a choice now, did you? So, yeah. You love him and you said that you're going to be going. Quite frankly, he is truly, truly quite surprised that you are coming. And I feel like he doesn't truly completely believe it all the way up until the moment that you're there. When you will be there, I feel like then he is actually going to realize that, oh my God, she really is here. She really, does love me, everything of the such. And I know that he's thinking about it. I know that there's a lot of things, but until you actually get to that point in time, it's like there's always a little bit of a little something that is there. So I feel like he's excited. I feel like he has been talking to you and talking to you. I'm not going to say that he's going to continue talking and talking like he was talking and talking. Okay, that I'm going to say no. I still feel like he's going to go back a little bit into this same type of routine where, yes, he will talk with you. Oh, I know that you're coming. I know that you're going. But into his mind, he was not clear. It was not clear into his mind that you were actually going to be going. So into his mind, now he knows that you're going. But into his mind now, he knows that you're going. Therefore, and he can still kind of go back a little bit into the same type of energy that he was into, because into his mind, he's thinking to himself, well, she's going to be coming. She already bought the tickets. I know that she's going to be there. He's not, I know that he does go online. He does chitter chatter all over the place, but he basically, he does like the attention. So it's going to be something you're going to have to be careful about when you're there with him. He should spend that time with you and not necessarily online or with anybody else or anything of the such. It should be you, and you, right? That being said, when he got on, he kind of got on off. Was he talking with anybody else? But it was not necessarily you. I don't actually see him talking with anybody else. So I'm going to say no. I'm actually going to have to say more that it had to do with work this time around. Work for his friend. Okay. Not the weekend work. What are his thoughts, feelings, and intentions for you? I feel like he's excited that you're coming on over, but I feel like he doesn't really know. He doesn't really know. I feel like he's stressed because he doesn't know what you guys are going to be doing. I feel like he kind of feels like a little bit of a burden. What are you going to do? Are you going to go see something and you're not going to see something? I feel like he's a little bit stressed about the whole situation, quite frankly. As much as he's been wanting to see you, as much as he's been wanting to have forward movement, everything and such, I feel like he does have a little bit of that, oh my God, what will we do? And what are we going to do for all that time? And is she going to think that I'm enough? And are we going to have a good time? Like, I feel like he's actually quite stressed. So he's happy, but he's stressed at this moment. You're going to make your flights just fine. You will have a couple delays, but you're not going to miss any flights. But you will have a couple delays. But the delays, I feel like the connecting flights or whatever it is that you have, you're going to be absolutely fine. But you will definitely have a couple of, you know, delays here and there. Yeah, you'll be fine. No, yikes. You'll be fine, sweetie. You'll be fine. You'll see. You'll see. Everything is okay, sweetie pie. It happens to people all the time, every single day. Have no fears. And that's why your flight was changed, right? No, you're going to be okay, sweetie. Don't worry about it. I do believe that he will actually bring you to his band rehearsal. I will say yes towards that. And I do believe that you actually quite like it. So I'm going to say you're going to enjoy it. You're going to get to know a little bit more his friends, his band, who's actually implicated into it. So that's going to be good. He's going to think you're absolutely gorgeous. He's not going to want to change a single thing about you in any kind of a way. You're exactly who you have shown you have been all the way on through. And he's just going to find you even more loving when you're there with him. He's going to treat you well when you're there, but like I said, he's stressed about what you guys will do. Yeah, it kind of worries him. It does. I don't necessarily feel I don't feel like his love is going to grow. I'm hoping that it will grow. I'm hoping that it will change. I'm hoping that it will be stronger. But I don't necessarily see that. I see it as being stagnant. I see that he already does love you, already does care for you. What I hope is that when you come back, that he changes. I don't believe his love will grow for you. I already believe that he loves you, and I know that he does. I just hope that he changes his toxic ways, if you will, for positive ways of love, of togetherness, of understanding, of fulfillment, of wanting to make some movements also to make this relationship happen. They don't receive information by the Yeah, I knew there was going to be some type of delay with that. We talked about it into a reading a little while ago. There was going to be missing some type of information. Yeah. I don't believe you're going to lose everything. I do believe that you will be able to get it. But there's definitely, that's part of the delays I was telling you. Up next is Juanson, by the way. Juanson, you're the last reading of the evening, sweetie. No. Okay, are you gonna lose everything? No. Things, no. You're gonna have like some type of extension or something of the such. So I'm gonna say you're gonna be okay onto that. As for the gas pipes, I still see them being a problem until December for some reason. The gray car this month and with pipes. Yes, everything should be done by the end of December. I'm going to say probably mid-December. about that one. Yeah, 15 minutes between two flights is not enough. It's not good. 2.5 hours in between is actually perfect, my beautiful Carrie. It is. Because if you actually have one plane that is late, even if you leave 30 or 40 minutes, also depending, figure out, my beautiful Carrie, please do ask if you have to pick up your luggage or not. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Depending on to the airports, depending on where you're going, ask if during the layover you have to pick up your luggage. Because if you have to pick up your luggage 2.5 hours, you're going to be good, but you're going to be pretty flush. If it is, if your luggage is being transferred automatically, then you're good. But anyways, do check out for that because it can be a problem. And you definitely do not want to have your luggage stuck into another country or somewhere else and not be returned to you until you actually go back home or lost. So make sure that you know about that. Let me give you some loving messages, sweetie. But other than that, sweetie pie, what I can really see, ask if you need to pick up your own luggage or automatically being transferred. Yes, that's it. Yeah, you need to ask, like, when you do your layover, do you have to pick up your luggage and do another check-in with the other airplane, or are they being completely transferred over? If they're being transferred over and you do not have to pick up your luggage and you know, that's it. You leave them at the first spot and you pick them up at the very last spot, then you're good. But if they leave them at some place and you have to pick them up and check them back in again, you have to know. They don't always say it, and sometimes they do, and that's a pain in the you-know-what. So, no, other than that, you're good. You just go there 3 hours in advance, you give your stuff, you're good to go. Just make sure for the middle part. Yeah, well, you do have to do, yeah, you need to make sure if you have to check your luggage. You just have to make sure if you have to check your luggage into the second airplane. That's it. Because sometimes you do. Sometimes you'll go from two different type of I don't know, two different type of companies. Sometimes you could transfer with, I don't know, let's say Air Transat and Lufthansa or whatever. I'm just saying out names. Yeah, you need to figure that out. But other than that, figure out what you're allowed, if you're allowed to bring carry-on, if not, if you're charged. Check out the papers you're going to be getting into your e-tickets. All the information should pretty much be there. And so you should be good to go, my sweet love. Congratulations, beautiful. Yes, you're going to have to let us know when you get there. Send a message saying that everything is okay and that you've made it. Perfect. You've got this, sweetie. Congratulations, my love. You're finally getting to the place where you have wanted to be. After all of this time, you're finally going to be able to spend some time with him. You're going to be able to lay things down. You're going to be able to talk together without it being 5, 10, or 15 minutes or 30 seconds. And you're going to be able to plan up towards a future, sweetie. No internet unless you buy it. Does he not have internet? Like Wi-Fi? He has internet. You can use his internet. You can use his Wi-Fi, can't you? Yeah. Send an email. Let us know everything is okay, all right? No, not on planes. No, not on planes. Actually, yes, on planes you can, but no, don't do it. Once you get with your sweetheart, my love. Once you get with your sweetheart. Not onto the plane. Onto the plane, watch a movie, relax your beautiful soul. Yeah. Onto the plane, just relax. Juanson, I'm with you. Juanson, I'm so sorry. I've had like a crazy day in a million different kind of ways. Ugh. I woke up this morning. I was supposed to see Bruno, but I didn't see Bruno. For many reasons that I'm not going to expose into the live. But they're all very natural reasons. Nothing bad. Point being, didn't see him. I am going to be seeing him on Friday or Saturday. Anyways, sometimes this weekend. Point being is, yes, I had all these plans. I had all these things. Ended up doing a million different kind of things. Never even ended up getting into the... Nope, ended up cutting one of my boys' hair. The this, the that. I have another one who's got a cold. Yeah, so I have it over here. It is marked and unread. So if you do not have a review from me, you do not have a like, you do not have a heart, you will get the heart, you will get the like, you will have everything. I will follow on through, but it's probably going to be tomorrow. At this moment, I actually have my teeny little one who is sleeping at the end of my bed, who wakes up about every 10-15 minutes saying weird stuff, and my little girl who's waiting for nachos. Oh my dear God, do you? Oh sweet Lord. I know, seriously. Matthias has a cold since 2 days, but now it's not too bad. Today my little one got home from school at 3 p.m. and it's like the whole world has ended. He has a cold, so he's not feeling well. And my little girl, she's good. Yeah. I know, she just wants to nachos. My beautiful Carrie, you are going to get rid of your cold just in time to go and see your sweetie pie. Oh, by the way, planes and colds. Oh, Carrie, make sure that you do not go onto a plane with a stuffed nose. That could do serious damage to your ears. Not that I want to scare you in any way. I'm just saying, okay? Use like some type of nasal spray if you do still have a cold to clear out your nostrils, okay? Don't create no problems. I know, seriously, right, Watson? I don't know. She's like a nacho girl. Yeah, okay, let me go into your readings. Let me go. You've been resting it. Yes. Spooky documentaries. Ooh, but some other shows that we recommend. I've been watching the last few days. Actually, I finished it. I was watching the story of the Menendez brothers. Yeah. Oh, no. Hey, tu vas tomber. Oui, tasse ton petit corps ici. All right. Yeah, I was actually watching that. I watched like the series and something else, and it was good. It was interesting. Yeah, it was. It was nice. Anyways, now I'm gonna have to look for something else. But yeah, I did watch that one. But you know me, I don't do much spookily horror stuff. Okay, hold on. Let me go back over here. Let's go see how she's doing today. Yeah, don't worry about it, Carrie. If you get to sleep, good for you. If you get to sleep onto a plane, I'm not able to do it. Yeah, and um, as for the nose, just make sure that your nose is unplugged. Yeah. Who cares, my beautiful Carrie? There's people who fart, there's people who snore, there's people who are obnoxious. I much prefer to have somebody who snores than somebody who farts who is obnoxious. Yeah, hey. Okay, that being said, I haven't met all that many people that were disturbing onto a plane before. Okie dokie, so getting over here for you. King of Wands getting our Chariot, also getting our Death popping on through. Sweetie, she's into the midst of movement, of changes is what she's actually doing. I feel like she's into a beautiful place where she is full of love, but she is also full of, how could I say? She is full of hope. She is full of desire. She is full of so many wants. So many wants. I I feel like she's into a place where there's a very powerful indication of her connection, of her emotion towards you. I feel like she's thinking deeply about you. She's thinking deeply about the connection between both of you. But I feel like there's a lot of choices. I feel like she's wondering. She feels a very, very strong pull towards you. And I feel like she's thinking about the bond that you guys do share. And I feel like there's so much affection and there's such a sense of want of a partnership, if you will. And she values the connection that you guys have and where things are going. Even though it's like one little step at a time, she sees it, and she sees the changes, and she sees the progression, and she likes it, and she's considering it, and she's looking at it, and she's hoping and wanting and looking towards a future altogether. I see a lot of love, a lot of affection, a lot of deep feelings. I feel like there's messages of either communication that's going to be coming on through. I feel like today she's really quite focused onto the love that she has towards you, but also onto somewhat of an open communication. I feel like she's not able to do so, but I feel like she wants to send you a message. I feel like she wants to talk to you, and she wants to have some type of swift action kind of happen. So she's hoping for positive feelings. She's hoping for positive movement, if you will, that are towards you. Let's go and take some more cards out. I feel like she's looking for romantic gestures. I feel like she's looking for romantic emotions, which I know. Curiosity also. She's curious about what you're thinking. She's curious about your affection. I feel like she often feels romantic, and I feel like today she's actually feeling a little bit more playful. I feel like she wonders about the future of you, the future of her, your connection together, and how this could actually develop. I feel like there's an energy of wanting to explore these emotions a little bit more, and really actually kind of even, I'm going to say, possibly reaching out with some type of communication towards you soon. So I'm going to say, you know what? The energy seems to be bringing towards you some luck, some opportunity. I'm going to say strategy could be important into your relationship, into the movement forward. I'm going to say over here, caution also, because you do have to be careful about all those little foxes around. But other than that, I feel like she's probably going to be talking to you this week. Nothing all that big, but she will be talking. She will be opening up the communication altogether. I feel like she's kind of strategizing and figuring out the best way to express her feelings towards you to make that move. And she's kind of keeping an eye out, a little bit like you are, into the very best timing of when that's actually going to be happening. So basically, she's feeling nice and beautiful, warm, affectionate feelings towards you. She's into a place of wanting a deeper emotional pull. She's strategizing everything all together. Communication is onto her mind. Number one is communication. She's looking towards it. She's looking for it. She's looking how to develop it, if you will. She's trying to figure out how she can reach out into a sooner kind of way and how she can actually do it in an efficient kind of a way, if you will. But emotionally, she's feeling connected to you emotionally and mentally. So I'm going to say she's thinking about you, sweetie. She's considering her feelings and she's considering yours. But both of you guys are going to have faith into all of this. All right? All right. Here we go with an angel message for you. Know that your heart's desires are being heard. Trust into the divine timing of your connection. Do not rush any process. Where there is love, there is growth. And where there is growth, the angels will guide you along. Listen to your heart's truth and open to yourself to the flow of the emotions. Trust that as you remain patient, clarity and harmony will be restored. Oops. Yeah, you have to be careful for stumps. I know. I know, it is nice, ain't it? Let's go see the bookity book. The book Let me know when you are ready for the book. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, Death. The answer is no, not at this time. You need to free yourself from your past first. And into your messages, my love. I've been thinking about you a lot lately. There is something about our connection that I can't quite shake. I do not want to resist you. I can't help but smile when I think of you. You have this way of making everything seem lighter and brighter, and I absolutely love that. You make me feel understood in ways that nobody else does. I am ready to open up more and to share myself with you. Manisha Tarot Reader, sweet dreams to you, sweet love. And on to that note, my beautiful loves, I'm going to say again, congratulations to you, my beautiful Carrie, for your movement forward. We will be excited to see where all of this is going to go. I'm going to go and put my little baby into his own bed. I'm going to go and make some nachos and go and see my oldest and see what he's up to. I will see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time. Tomorrow normal. And we have the 18 plus. So, much love sent out to every single one of you beautiful souls. And we shall see each other tomorrow. Sweet dreams, my beautiful friend Lilith, my beautiful friend Juanson, my beautiful friend Carrie, and everybody else who might be here. But I think it's just you guys. See you tomorrow. Good night.